You looked at me first. I'm like,
I
I ain't
looked
say
at you
nothing.
first because you personally like to come for me.
I don't like that phrase.
Come for me?
Unless it's being used.
Sounds a little pornish, huh?
Yeah.
I got you.
I got you. That shit.
Oh, we live.
Damn, homies.
Yeah, that motherfucker just popped up on my phone.
Microphone shit. This, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but man,
Say
hey.
less than we back.
Hold
Damn,
on, man.
homies.
Hey, y'all know they said we couldn't do it, man.
Oh, we are live.
They said we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do what?
They said we couldn't do it, baby. They said we couldn't be the #1 podcast in motherfucking KC. But listen, come on, man. These niggas ain't fucking with me on this motherfucking mic. Come on.
I told you the first episode.
What are you talking? What you tell me?
I told you, bro. Ain't nobody giving it up how we give it up. You know what I'm saying?
To these niggas.
And that was the first episode.
First episode. What episode we on now, baby? Come on.
Bro, we were on like 13, 12.
We're on 12.
Shit.
Is it 12?
It's like 14.
Oh boy.
It's up there, homies. Look, y'all, bro, they not messing with us, bro.
That shit's stuck
They
on my
not- they
tongue.
not-
You
they
dig what I'm
not
saying? That
messing
shit's
with us, bro.
stuck.
Damn,
But
homie.
nah, man. We gonna get. So listen, we gonna get to these motherfucking introductions. I'm gonna start over there to the far right and work our way over.
His high coming down.
Yeah, that nigga over there.
So y'all
He's in his
gotta,
own
so y'all gotta
zone.
bear with him.
He's in the twilight zone right now.
Y'all gotta
man.
bear with him.
But nah, Montel Berry, what's up, fool?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Living life.
You said what?
Living life.
Living life. I can dig it. Quay, you over there kiki on my knees, man. You know it's cold outside.
There was somebody always.
I'm just saying it's cold outside, man. I couldn't put the knees out. I couldn't have them out, man. It's cold outside, man. But Quay, what's up with you, man?
I'm dead.
I'm cool. I'm good. I got here a little late, but you know, it's cracking.
Shit happens.
I was here at 29, so I was actually on time if you think about it. But we'll continue.
I mean, we gonna bike people time or whatever. Anywho, D-Lo money in this motherfucker. If y'all know, y'all know.
Quarantine.
Look, yeah, if y'all
No,
know,
he's
y'all
not
know.
moving different.
No, I'm not under no quarantine. You do what I'm saying? I'm still
what
out
it
every
is.
day.
Facts.
You do what I'm saying? And I'm not sick either. You
Nope.
do what I'm saying? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
And he
I
got a
can dig
haircut.
Back right in the game.
You should have never even reminded me.
Show them the waves, man. Show them how you swimming. You fucking nuts, dude. You know who the fuck I am. I ain't about to. Come on, you know who the fuck I am. If you don't know by now, man, you ain't gonna never fucking know. Bree, what's up, man? What's up?
Yeah, hey y'all.
Yeah, swing right to you. What's up?
you
Nothing
sitting there
much,
looking
y'all.
stuck?
You know, just living my best life.
Living your best life.
Period.
What's
I'm
that
living
like?
my best life.
Being happy.
Being happy. What's that include?
What is
Self-love.
your definition of happiness?
Self-love.
nigga. Self-love. All right, Gandhi. Cool beans.
Definitely could.
I'm Gandhi's daughter.
I can
Realizing all
underdig
the
that.
stuff that was
What?
changed.
Self-happiness or self-love?
Self-love.
You niggas don't love yourselves?
Boy, please. I'm fine.
I ain't even gonna say what I want to say, man.
But loving yourself is more.
I know what you're about to say. Don't be that. Don't be that guy.
Not less about how you look, but more so about how you feel about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
we
homies.
all know that. Everybody can say that they look good.
So how y'all
You
mental
feel
health? How
good
y'all
about-
feeling?
Mental health, boy, I'm lit.
I
Dead,
could
homie.
probably shoot a couple.
You know,
I told myself, go ahead, Bree.
I literally just had this conversation with Quay earlier. I had to take like a few days away from social media to kind of get my mind right. So I feel good. Like I feel real good.
Montel, Quay, how y'all mental health?
I mean,
I need to get high.
swear to God, bro.
Straight out, I felt that.
I swear to God, I've been getting high every single day. And
But that's how
like,
you're supposed to do it, though.
That's how you supposed to live your
No.
life. That's what they dogs say.
I need to get
it's
smacked.
gotten worse.
Smoke weed every day. You said,
Like,
well, you
I
getting more
used
what?
I used to be able to like, I gotta face a whole blunt to get high because I've been smoking so much. That's sad.
That's good shit.
But that's
Them lungs ain't virgins no more. That's good shit.
Well, they never was. I just went on and off with the shit. But now I'm just like, what else is there to do? So.
Nah,
I like how y'all was in unison with the lip smacking.
Matter of fact, that's something we need to get up here.
D-Lo money,
let's get to
no,
some of these
he's
comments,
fine.
boy. You got some horse. I can't say
Some
horse.
horse.
Some wenches in the comments, my nigga.
Damn.
Ron Shea Walker said, D-Lo money, no, he fine.
Thanks, baby.
Hey, fam, what's up, Latoya, bro? What's going on with you? Bree Jackson, I see you, girl. The needs is put up. I just told you, niggas, man. They not coming out till next week, man. Y'all gonna wait y'all turn, man. I know these motherfuckers is luscious, but shit.
I'm weak as fuck.
Boy,
Dig
the
what I'm saying?
motherfucker, the light was hitting off them.
You see how they was
motherfuckers
reflecting, my
last week,
nigga?
Ting ting.
bro. I must have went back and watched that episode the next morning, boy. Weak as
As
fuck.
fuck. Oh God, that
Boy,
motherfucker's
fuck all
hella
you
funny.
niggas. You dig what I'm saying? I make that shit from the
But
bottom
we
of my
was
heart.
not letting your knees breathe
At all.
whatsoever.
Man, fuck
We
you niggas.
still ain't letting them breathe. They really.
Bro,
listen.
it was not a crack of ash and nowhere in sight on
That
your
shit was
knees.
So you
like-
niggas want me to be ashy? Like what we talking about here? Like,
Nah, you ain't gotta be ash with damn. Your mirror, your fucking knees ain't gotta be mirrors either.
my
Bro.
nigga,
Like,
listen, my shit got a shine. I can't get.
Wow.
It didn't make it no better. I had on ankle
Beautiful
socks too. That's kind of the fucked up part
Yeah,
about it.
bro.
And all I wear is ankle
The gym
socks. So that's
teacher
the fucked up
legs.
part.
Yeah, nigga.
Easy, kneesy, beautiful legs.
Get your
She
shit off,
ain't,
man. Get your
she
shit
ain't
off, man.
shit. She ain't shit. We gonna let your knees breathe.
Man,
Man, come on,
We
man.
have 21 views right now, so all
Damn,
21
homies.
of y'all need to
Like,
go ahead and
comment.
share this mug right now.
Man, like,
Also,
share,
make
comment,
sure y'all
man.
tap
What
in
you
for
doing?
Brick
We gonna
House.
give y'all a
Definitely
second.
make sure y'all tap in for Brick
Frax
House,
telling me
you
I
know
was
what
some
I'm
bullshit last week, but it was a good. I mean, not last week. About 2 weeks
2 weeks
ago. Was
ago.
it 2 weeks
It
ago?
was
Y'all
2
was on
weeks ago.
bullshit.
Then nobody
It was
asked
pretty
y'all.
good.
They was on good BS, but you know
Pretty
what?
good, though.
Y'all
But
still
we need a break from y'all last
Y'all
week,
still
yes.
good. Y'all still did a good job.
If
You
we're
said
gonna
break
talk
from all
about it.
last week bullshit.
Yeah.
What happened last? Oh,
That
said that shit.
Yeah,
will
well,
fuck
y'all
with your
know-
brain, boy.
Exactly. Yeah, it really was messing with my brain
Cause she was thinking like, huh?
So do like
Shit, the shit be fucking with
do,
my
do
brain.
y'all want to
too.
talk about that real quick or do we
No,
just
we'll
let
talk
that
about that later.
We'll talk about that later. I'm not.
All right, man.
all the funny
Go ahead and
buttons.
slide in the first segment weekly then. Come on, slide into
Who,
the first
who
segment
going
weekly.
first, bro?
Shit. I really want Montel to go first. His is like. Matter of fact, we gonna come back to you because you little.
I want to be
Yeah,
last.
you over there. You over there fucked up in the corner, cuz.
My boy,
Get
boy
your mental
Tommy
together
in
real
the
quick, man.
comments. We love you too, Tommy.
D-Lo, go ahead, man. So, we're gonna let you go first.
Hi, Tommy.
Shit.
Yours the most interesting news of the day. Go ahead.
It's more recent. I wanted to talk about the whole 6ix9ine situation. You know what I'm saying? First off,
Teriyaki 6ix9ine.
Teriyaki.
you
Snitch
got the
line, man.
munchies,
Talk
bro.
to me, bro.
I mean, okay, well, we all knew he was getting out of jail sooner or later because he was singing
Right,
like Patti
the
LaBelle
Tilly
in
on
that
everybody.
motherfucker. So we knew he was getting out sooner or later. But I've been seeing people like on Facebook like defending him. You know what I'm saying? Like
As far as what?
saying like, but basically just trying to make it seem like what he did was okay.
Was they making it seem like he was okay, or was they?
Yeah, basically making it seem like what he did was okay. And my thing,
Like
my thing,
snitching?
yeah, and snitching is not okay if you run around
He's
telling people to
normalizing
test
it.
your gangster.
Yeah.
If you telling people to
Normalizing
test your gangster, then it's not okay for you, to snitch.
It's considered snitching once you're
Did y'all see the
involved
video he put
within
out?
that act.
Yeah, I seen that
If
shit.
you out there doing the same
Li-
shit
listen.
with them, you can't go tell
Listen,
on them.
listen.
I'm not
so-
saying that.
expect
I'm not saying that I
everybody else to get in
respect what he
trouble
did.
and
I'm
not
not saying I respect snitching at all. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm
Yeah.
saying
What
I
video you
understood what
talking
the fuck
about?
he talking about. He was basically saying in the video that he was saying like, nigga, y'all
All
fuck
of-
my baby mama.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said
about
that.
To hold on, let me finish. About to kidnap my mama.
His mama?
About to kidnap me, kill me,
His
and some
ass.
more shit. So who really supposed to like hold loyalty down?
Listen.
From that point, I kind of understood it, but I'm not respecting. it.
Listen.
Go ahead.
As a street nigga, bro,
You gotta get your
let me
lick
kick
back.
the ballistics real quick.
You gotta get your lick back.
This
Talk to the
hashtag
people.
free game. So
Gotta
make
get
sure
your
y'all,
lick
y'all
back.
got
Hashtag free. Oh, I like that. Hashtag free
hashtag
game.
free game. So
I'm going back in. Okay, look, let me kick the ballistics
Shut the
real
fuck
quick.
up. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
When you a street nigga,
Right.
you supposed to, for one, you never take that stand, bro. You don't
At
ever
all.
get on that stand, period, bro. You don't snitch on nobody. When you a street nigga, when you telling everybody to suck your dick
Suck your
and
dick.
test your gangster, and then some niggas come test your gangster, they come kidnap you and rob you, and you hear about them plotting on to kill you and everything, and you do not a damn thing except go on the Breakfast Club talking about, oh yeah, I fired my whole crew, this and third, talking all this shit, but you ain't seen about nothing. Me personally, if I got kidnapped, we gonna see about that shit. I'm not gonna wait for
gotta
everybody to
get
get
your
picked
lick
up.
back.
You have to get your lick back, bro.
So basically,
Like, I can't
eye for an eye on
stress
some
that
Bible
shit
type shit.
You said what?
An eye for an eye on some Bible type shit.
Yes. When you look, it's 6ix9ine. If it was like Lil Nas, if that shit happened to him and he snitched,
Whole different ball game.
different ball game. He don't rap about he don't put money on niggas' heads and all of this extra shit.
Sure enough.
That's what
Talk
6ix9ine was doing.
Okay.
So when you do that shit, you can't snitch. You don't have this. It's not an option. It's not an
you're
option.
right.
Now, like
I
say
don't disagree.
now,
I do not
now if the
disagree.
weekend was to get beat up and robbed and everything, and he went and snitched on them niggas, the weekend's not a street nigga. He's not putting money on niggas' heads. He's not telling
Oh, like
everybody.
he talking some tough shit in his raps.
He's
He
telling
said he
you.
robbed
He
some
do be
niggas for his
talking some
Jordans to buy some cocaine for bitches. cuz. The weekend be talking some
you're right.
shit, yo. Come
Oh,
on.
you sure right. I don't even know. Let me just somebody else. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Kanye?
Like,
Can you Kanye?
Usher.
Usher.
You
Usher,
could
perfect
you.
bro.
I feel
Nah,
like you
herpes
could
don't.
use
Nah,
Kanye
he got
though.
herpes. He got herpes.
Has Kanye ever claimed to
count.
be
He got
a
herpes.
street nigga?
I ain't never heard Kanye's talk about no slide, no
Never.
song.
Yeah, so I
ever.
could see Kanye.
So it's like when you say when you live in that life and you own that shit and you portraying that persona, snitching ain't an option. When they kidnap
Kanye
you,
was
you
knocking
supposed to
people
see
out.
about that shit.
You said Kanye was knocking people out. Who was Kanye? Kanye wasn't Dame Dash. What you talking about?
Yes, he was. Y'all see them
Shit.
videos on TMZ when he was hitting people in their face? He would mock them.
Mika Maka.
Nika.
Luka
You can look it up. It's the truth.
I believe it. I mean, I believe it.
They was running
Well,
up
shit.
and he cracked them. Period. Look it
I
up.
believe it because Kanye ain't never been no bitch.
So did y'all hear the 6ix9ine song?
Yes.
No.
Ass.
Yes, it
What
was.
y'all
I
think?
didn't
Talk
see
to
it.
me.
Bro,
Honestly, what y'all think?
Me either. I
That shit
didn't
was
hear
ass.
it.
It was ass, bro.
I still want to hear it.
I mean, right.
Do y'all really want?
No.
He just
Don't.
was like,
I don't even want to. I don't want to give him that view. Honestly, I
I
don't want to
do.
give him that view.
Nah,
I
don't do
do.
that.
I don't want to give him
Y'all
that
played
view.
Drake
No.
stuff last time.
Drake ain't snitched on nobody.
yeah, we don't
talking
condone.
about?
Drake, all he do is talk bad to his bitches.
He don't talk bad to bitches. Drake's a ham. Look,
Drake, yeah, he is,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he talks bad to every
He
bitch.
could be a ham when he want to be, but Drake really
I
he'll
like
get on
him.
your ass.
60
bro.
million
Don't-
I like
Don't
him.
provoke that
Every,
nigga.
I know
I'm
how his
dope,
bitch
I'm
listen
sorry,
to
don't
his
do it.
music. Like I know this nigga is not talking about me.
He's a quiet. He's a quiet storm. Silent but deadly.
That nigga be talking
He
shit.
he keeps his.
Have you ever
business-
heard
He
Jada?
minds his business till you tap into his lane, and then he got to
Yeah.
show you what he's about.
Except Pusha T though. Pusha T kind of
Pusha T.
Yeah.
Pusha T out of all
I'm
people.
not a-
Boy, that nigga fucked
Out of
out.
all people.
I'm not a fan of
Fucking
Pusha T.
Pusha
I
T,
really
nigga.
feel,
Don't do
I really
Pusha
feel
T,
like
bro.
his. I really feel like his diss was ass, but maybe that's just my opinion. But y'all can feel how y'all feel.
Y'all crazy as hell. Pusha T got some shit.
Pusha T hard, but
But
Pusha
then
T
again,
hard
Pusha-
as fuck. It's just like
Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all
I
sleep
think
on
he
Drake
may
ass.
have.
No, they're not.
I
Y'all
think
sleep
he
on
would
that
have.
nigga.
I think
What?
Drake was afraid that he might have done something to him.
Bro, y'all sleep
Fuck
on
nah.
Pusha T's
Hell
pen
no.
like dead ass.
Drake is Drake. Bro, niggas
Drake
ain't getting
admitted
close to
that
man.
Pusha T got him. on
Yeah,
that.
he did. He did. He did. He
got
told
him?
him. Yeah, he said
Damn,
it.
Skippy, he did.
He said it. He was like, oh yeah, he got me.
He said
Like,
that's the for sure L he took.
he was sitting in that
remember that.
interview looking sad as fuck. Explaining that shit.
Nigga,
Well,
hear what he
LeBron-
said, nigga?
That interview when he was sitting there with LeBron.
I thought you were talking
Nah,
about
not at the shop.
radio,
Okay.
rap
Not at-
radio.
not at the
Rap,
shop.
Y'all would have to show me that video.
The video we talking about of him
he
saying he
said,
took
"What
the
did I
L.
tell you?"
Yeah,
It's
it's an interview. Though. I'm not just talking about.
he was getting interviewed by a white woman. I want to say.
So
Or
in what?
somebody.
Okay, is there in any circumstance is snitching okay?
Yeah.
Give me.
But if you
So how is this? Okay, give me an
listen,
example. Then I'm gonna ask this
if
question.
you
Go ahead.
if you not living that life, if you a regular pedestrian and something happened to you and you tell the police who did it and what, that's okay. If something happened to Bree and she told the police, I wouldn't look at her no type of way because she don't partake in none of that type of shit.
Does it
But
have to be somebody? Does it have to be done to you, or can it be like, say somebody did some shit to my cousin, and I seen exactly what happened. I know who did it, and I tell them.
It depends because if you a street nigga for lack of a better word, you let the police do their job. You never tell them nothing. You don't tell them anything.
Anything happen to any of y'all, I'm snitching. Period. Okay, I got
Right.
y'all
I
back.
can understand.
Now
That.
me personally, I've never been a street nigga. But me personally, something happen to any one of y'all, we gonna see about it. We not
hold
going
court.
to the police.
We gonna hold court.
Well,
me
I'm a
personally.
Christian, so I'm
Yeah, I
going to the
can't.
police.
I can't. Do it. Bitch, I got the 38. Bitch, no, you don't.
Give me that
Hit you in the head with your own gun.
shit. Who wants to go
Shoot
next?
that little
They
shit.
really in the comments trying to use my slang, bro.
Let's talk about it in there, man.
They
Cheeseburger.
call each other hamburgers and cheeseburgers and shit.
Funny
I'm
as
seeing
hell, yo.
cheeseburger emojis and shit.
Cheeseburger with no pickles.
Hey man, speaking of which, guys, I need you guys to leave a
Fine shade,
cheeseburger
damn.
emoji in the comments if y'all watching this shit, and like, share, comment. We
Yes.
BLE
Do
Studios
that.
is Popular
Yeah.
Ignorance episode 13, 14.
13.
I'm not really sure, but we in this motherfucker. You dig what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Motherfucker
At this
every
point,
Friday.
y'all know the deal. You do what I'm saying?
You
We're
dig,
the number
every
one
Friday,
podcast in the town. You do what
Talk
I'm
to
saying?
him.
Purr.
There will
Talk
never
this
be.
shit.
There will never be
Make
another
sure-
PR, bro.
Make
You know
sure
what I'm
y'all follow our other socials, because we don't just have Facebook. We have Instagram. We also have Twitter.
Yeah,
All
y'all
of
can
it's
reach
the
us
same
everywhere.
too.
Damn.
At Popular Ignorance. Make sure y'all follow those, because you get the views up on there. Get
Where's
the views
my-
up
Episode
here.
12.
So
Hold on, where's
So
my
who wants to go next? My ignorant weekly, yo. I feel like it's a bucket of bullshit,
I'm
and I
going
guess I'm
last.
ready. I'm so excited.
Moral of the story is if you talking that gangster shit, snitching is never an option.
yeah,
It's
Baby
never an
back
option.
facts.
if you're a part of that life, be a part
It's,
of that
it's
life.
never an option. You let them people do their job. But go ahead.
It's a lot of you ratatouille ass niggas out here in the town, but
Ratatouille.
we not gonna talk about that shit. We're gonna keep that shit G14 classified, but y'all here. You know who you are.
Yeah.
You walk the
we
streets
know-
like you know 'em, but
we
we
know
see
who you
you,
niggas
nigga.
are, bro. Yeah, homie.
But so anybody want to go next with their next
I can do
ignorant
mine.
weekly? Okay, go ahead.
How do y'all feel about double standards?
As far as what?
Just in general.
It gotta happen. Life is full of
Yeah,
them, yo.
yeah. That's what
It
I was
gotta
about
happen.
to say. You know,
It gotta happen.
It's just certain double standards we have to live.
I
with.
think double standards are exactly what keep us equal.
As far as what?
Because the more the way that the world is going, we're trying to remove double standards, and that is the problem. If double standards are placed in our lives in order to keep everybody in check, men can do certain things that women can't. It sucks. Yes, you want to do those things. Yes, but you're still going to be looked at for those things because society still rules by double standards. You can't think about what you just want to do. You have to think about how society is going to look at you because of these double standards already set. Those standards are never going to change, no matter how far we thin the line out. It's still going to be double standards, and I feel like it's what keeps us equal. And the more we fight, the more that we fight against double standards, the harder it's going to be for us to come together.
So do you think feminists are wrong?
Huh?
So do you think feminists are wrong?
No, not all double standards need to. Because most feminists aren't fighting against the double standards. They're fighting for equality everywhere. So it's not just in talking to somebody. It's in corporate workplaces. It's also in feeling comfortable when you go out. Now that'll roll us into one of our other topics. Being more comfortable when you go out, or being able to be a woman in a male-dominated area. So it's more so getting women introduced to areas that we haven't been, but not changing what you are as a woman, if that makes sense.
So do you feel as if women should get paid the same exact money in every job, in every field?
Anybody who works the same amount as you should get the same amount of pay as you.
Say we both work at a warehouse, right?
Right.
And I put more boxes up per hour than you put up per hour. Should I get paid the same amount of money as you?
No, you should get paid more. I mean, of course, it depends on what job that you're doing.
I'm saying I'm a man, you're a woman, so I feel like it's kind of a double standard. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
but physically, you're gonna
be able to. My max.
That's my
you're
point.
you're gonna be able to produce more just because
that's what I was talking
you got
about.
more
The
muscle,
job,
more
I feel like
energy.
it's different though. Like,
but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for this position, warehouse worker, they pay $18 an hour. Warehouse worker, you should get paid $18 an hour. It shouldn't defer whether you're a man or a woman.
Right.
Maybe it should defer about the amount of work you're able to do, because a woman may be able to come in and put 15 more boxes up than you can. So it shouldn't be about your sex. It should be solely about what you're able to produce.
So 50-50 on bills is cool too?
50-50 on bills is cool to an extent, but then
How
again,
so?
Again, it comes back to that double standard, because there are women who want to live the wife lifestyle and men who want to live the generic wife style, and there are men who want to allow women to live the generic wife lifestyle. So you have those men and those women who marry each other, who know that the men are going to take care of the bills and the woman's going to take care of the household. There are relationships that work exactly like that, and that whole relationship is full of double standards.
But I feel like we can't be picky with equality though. I kind of feel like that's kind of boozy as fuck to say, because I just seen a comment that said that, like,
that shit,
I just kind of seen a comment that said that, like, y'all want equality till y'all get it, and then it's like y'all
never
saying,
enough.
wait, we all don't want equality. Some of us want equality.
But that's what I'm saying. It's making it available for you to be able to, not withholding it from you because you are. I'm not gonna tell you can't go somewhere because you're black, and say I was white and we was walking in a theater and I said you can't go in here because you're black. That's unfair to say to you just because you're black.
But that's more or less human decency though. Like, as a human, I should be able to just walk into this motherfucker because I'm a human.
And as a woman, I should be able to get paid as much as you if I'm doing. Just
but not if you're not doing the same exact labor. If you're not doing if you're doing the same exact work, but I'm doing it at a higher rate than you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Why should I get paid the same exact as you?
We should base it on the work, not the fact that I'm a woman. The fact that I'm a woman doesn't mean that you're going to produce more work than me.
How often does that happen?
What do you mean?
How often, like in the warehouse, does it happen? The woman
warehouse. We're talking about warehouse. What about in a company, in a Fortune 500 company? We got women running it, but she's getting paid less than her male counterpart because she's a woman. That's what I'm saying. It should like that type of. When we ask for equality, it's that make it available to the women who want to. Mm-hmm. Don't make it available. Don't say, oh, just because they want it, y'all all gotta want it. That's not fair. Because that's like, how's that
That's
fair?
like some niggas. That's like some black people saying, oh no, we was cool with being with massa. Everything was good. Then other black people saying, oh yeah, we all want freedom. But them other black people saying, oh yeah, we cool with massa.
Yeah, you're cool with massa, but if massa say you can go home, you can go. Are you gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna keep working this field? No. Make
That's
it
exactly what they was doing.
Again, like I said, make it available to the people. Make it available to the people who want it, and the people who don't want it, don't force them into it. So if everybody wants to be able to get into a party, everybody can get in the party, but everybody doesn't have to go to the party. Is what I'm saying. Double standards, but the double standards are what keep us in boundary to keep certain people in certain places.
Which double standards do you feel keep us equal? Like, what
I would
double
say-
standards exactly do you feel keep us equal? Because that right there, there's nothing equal about the scenario that you two were just debating about. There's nothing equal about that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you slice it. Which I was just talking about, any of those scenarios, it's not equal no matter how you look at it, because it's still like y'all still basing it off of sex or something. Like not y'all, but just saying like the scenario. So I'm saying which double standards specifically do you think keep us all equal?
I think double standards when it comes to when it comes to like how many men or how many women or how many men a woman has slept with. Like a man can judge a woman based off that, but not a man, because men have not been taught to not have sex with a lot of people, but women were.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's double standard.
That's kind of nature, though. I feel like in a way, though, like
It's not nature.
on a
It's
primal
not
level.
It's not nature. That's
No,
definitely
it's
a double
not.
standard.
Hold
I
on.
feel like that's on a more.
Roll that back one more time.
I feel like that's on a primal level, though. I don't feel like that's more on a.
Well,
Right or
women
wrong
being judged based off of how many sexual partners they have is, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying it's more so okay than a man being judged because of the way we were taught.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when I'm not saying you can't have sex with people. If you want to go out there and you want to have sex,
using it
that's
as an
fine.
example.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody can do it. Allow everybody to do it, but don't force everybody into it.
It's
so
like-
that's the whole point I'm trying to do. If women want to have sex with whoever they want to have sex with, cool, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
But don't force when women, y'all should all go be hoes. Because some of them still should have standards for the men who look for women that have standards. Because not all men want sluts. Some niggas want sluts, some niggas don't.
He's a whore.
If you a slut, you can come my way.
He's a
Yeah.
whore.
All the sluts.
You just can't
all
be
the slut
broke.
bitches.
I mean, my
no broke sluts.
Anybody else want to go to the Ignorant Weekly?
Or-
My Ignorant Weekly is like it's double standard. Oh God.
Is it?
Have you heard about Earl Thomas and his wife?
What happened?
Basically, Earl Thomas was like glazing like a group of bitches. You dig what I'm saying? Well,
Fuck.
probably not a group of bitches or a heap of bitches, but probably like two bitches at one time. You dig what I'm saying? Baby mama.
Shit, that's
What he
that's
got
lit
into with
right
the baby
there.
mama.
He was with it. What the story? What happened was he was with his brother and they got into an argument
With the baby
about-
mama.
about what his no, it was his wife.
Same difference.
Yeah,
Tomato, tomato.
and it was over. I think it was over a bill. It was over a bill or something, and
he
his brother came and got him, and so she logged into his Snapchat and seen a whole bunch of pictures and videos of him with
Wait,
females.
he was arguing with his wife about a bill, and his brother
Yeah.
came and got him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was a heated argument. So they left, and she seen the whole. She logged into his Snapchat, went in there, seen a whole bunch of pictures and videos of other females. So she tracked his phone.
Just moving sloppy.
Yeah,
As
so
fuck.
she tracked his location.
Stupid ass.
She tracked his location to a rented Airbnb.
That's why people.
And then she got there, and both him and his brother was in the bed with two females.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Who you a bitch?
I will
Don't do
beat
that.
my nigga up.
And she pulled the gun out, and she told the officers that it didn't have the chamber in there, like it didn't have the clip in there. But then they found out she lied. It actually had one round in the chamber.
Oh yeah, she was ready to.
I feel like she was wrong. Honestly.
She pistol whipped him, and all
Because I
that.
feel like she gonna stay with this nigga. So what's the point of like if you gonna stay with this
If you gonna
nigga?
stay with him, then yeah, you might as well just shut
Wait,
the fuck up.
What exactly?
True. But
Let
I
this
mean,
nigga cheat in peace.
For real,
but
though.
in that moment, when she was tracking him, she was angry. So it
But
goes
you don't know them
back-
bitches from Adam. You dig what I'm saying?
What, she beat the bitches up too?
Yeah, she.
Oh, okay. See,
She upped the 40 on both of them. Hey, everybody free.
She shot one of the girls' phone.
See, I
Them bitches
specifically
don't know.
would have beat my nigga up. I would have beat the shit out of my nigga.
That I understand. Your
would've
nigga
got
know what's
his-
going
he
on.
knows better. You know
nigga
better.
know what's going
and
on.
if I decide to stay with you afterwards, it's different with celebrities and shit because they shit immediately goes out. So if I catch my nigga with another bitch and I beat my nigga up and I go back, but nobody knows about it, that's just our
And he a
business.
football player,
That's
so
our
he paying
business.
all the bills. He paying everything. Car notes, her taxes, his taxes, everything. So like,
Do you think a man paying all the bills gives him the right to cheat?
Yep, but not if you rich though. If you rich,
I think
Because
if
it
you-
comes
if
with
you-
the territory.
if you
No,
rich,
I
then it's like
I really think it depends on the female.
I know if I'm rich, cause y'all know how I feel about y'all. Y'all already know how I feel about all this type of shit. But if I'm rich, then it's like it's different. But I'm getting money now. But like I'm
This petty change.
up.
This damn money.
Yeah, like
petty
that's
change.
nothing. Like
This
we
is shit I would be
live.
paying for anyway. You're just here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But when we like trying to make ends meet and shit, you
Yeah.
better pull some type of weight, or therefore don't ask me where my meat be. Dead homies.
So
You agree with
your
that?
money equates to sex.
Low
But
key,
if we
that
ask
is a
for
fucking-
money,
That's a gem right there. What you just said.
it doesn't equate to
That's
My
not-
time,
nah.
my money.
It's not even
That's my
about.
pussy.
It's not even about that.
That's my. I value that. You dig what I'm saying? How you value your vagina? I value my time, my money, my loyalty. I value all those things. And women take that shit for granted. You dig what I'm saying? Like, bitch, if I come over your house and get you, smoke a little 3-5 with you, dig what I'm saying, and order you a pizza, yeah, I would like some cheeks. I would.
But
I
if
would.
she says no,
I'm not gonna press you for the pussy, but bitch,
She
this ain't
ain't
no
got.
club.
She not obligated.
This
She
ain't no
not
playhouse,
obligated.
bitch. I'm
but
about
because
to leave.
I
She not
did,
obligated.
At this point, stay at home.
but
I'll make me.
But
a
you get my
sandwich.
point, though. I just feel like
Right, so
yeah, you
it's
gonna-
those
okay.
things are
You gonna want some cheeks, but I mean, she not obligated.
But
to
so
fuck
it's
you.
You're not
okay
obligated,
for
but
y'all
don't say
to
it's a
want
virtue to me.
the-
Those things.
the sex after y'all spend the money, but it's not okay for her to want the money before y'all have the sex.
Don't look at
Nobody
me.
never
I
said
ain't
that.
say
Niggas say that pussy all the
I ain't
time.
say
I'm
that.
asking that
No,
question.
niggas say pussy all the
That's
time.
when bitches want the money before they have the sex. I feel like a lot of times we're looking at them
But
like,
you know what though? You is on to something.
yeah, so it's cool to
You
spend
is
the
on
bitch
to
the money
something,
when
though.
you want the pussy, but
You
when we
know what?
want the
She-
money
she
before we
hella
want
on
the
to
dick.
something.
Hold on, wait. See, that's not
Nah,
even
she
it.
owns
That's
something.
not even that. She owns something, but it's more or less like I gotta
give her that.
I gotta check your whole fact. I gotta check the background.
Right.
Let me see how good the pussy is, and let me see how you slobbed. I need to see all these things. You dig what I'm saying?
And she
Before I
needs a
just get this,
bankroll.
because if I give up money for a
She
bad
need to see a
car,
bankroll.
but I'm saying
She
if I
could
give up,
suck. She could suck the meat off your dick and ride that motherfucker into the sunset.
Suck a nigga so.
And you know this for a fact because your bro.
Roddy Rich had a point when he said the shit. I have to see what you do before I get break off these 20s. What are you
And
talking
she
about?
gotta see what you got in your pocket before she
If
gets
I break
pussy.
out, okay,
That's
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I
That's
can't
fair.
even talk shit. Like, as much as I want to talk shit, I can't.
That's fair though.
I've done it,
bro.
I've
I'ma have
stumped
to-
them. I've
them.
done it.
You said what, Bree?
I'm gonna have to disagree.
As far as what?
All of that sound goofy as fuck.
Elaborate.
I feel like that's fair. A little pussy for some money. A little pussy.
I mean, we all pay for pussy in a way, kinda. You know
I mean,
what
if you
I'm
gonna
saying?
fuck for free, might as well fuck for some money.
You see, bro, I had the same talk with one of my older cousins, bro, and I wouldn't buy it. You
Pay
know
for
what I'm
pussy?
saying? Yeah.
So you never bought bitch enough food?
I mean, yes, but I didn't
You ever,
buy her. I didn't
smoked a bitch? You ever smoked a bitch out?
You feel me? Anything that I've ever did for a bitch, it was not so she can have sex with me.
But
It don't get no more hamburger than
It's
that,
not because you no.
like,
It's not because you want. It's not about the sex. But I'm saying, but
It's intent.
your friends have a certain limit to what they can get. You dig what I'm saying? As far as like, your bitch can get this, that, and the third. Your friend Mike can get this, that, and the third. You dig what I'm saying? Whole different ball game. So if I put you in the rank, if I'm trying to fuck and you trying to give me pussy, I'm gonna treat you a little bit different than I treat my friends.
And
That's
and that's
fair.
a
That
fact.
makes sense. That makes
that's-
so
sense.
you gonna get things and my friends are like,
and that's a fact.
you're not gonna pay your partner's rent.
And that no,
He
My
ain't gonna pay a
point.
bitch.
I'm not
But
gonna
you
pay a
fucking
bitch
with
rent
your-
either.
but if it's your wife, but you get my point though. I'm not saying you're gonna pay your bitch rent, but you get my point.
No.
Just using that
Because
as an example.
anything that I've ever done for a bitch, if I bought her some food, if it was whatever, no, regardless of what it wasn't for no coochie, bro. Because y'all know, what do I always say? If a bitch want to fuck you, she's going to fuck you.
Simple.
It don't matter.
Simple.
So therefore, anything that if I bought a bitch some food, bro, I would just I must have
Must
was
have
high
been feeling nice.
and was just feeling generous or
Would I
whatever.
smoke the bitch out?
Yes.
But
But
that's
Would you
that's
smoke
I
ugly
feel like
bitch out?
no.
My point.
No.
So exactly.
But the thing is,
But do shit for the pussy, then you would do
I
different
don't
for
get
friends.
bitches high to have sex, but
I'm
there's
not
just something
saying that
about
you
that
will,
that
but I'm
don't sit
saying
right
that
with
it's
me.
What he's saying is the intent behind it matters. If I'm only giving you this just to give it to you, and then if you so happen, yours is cause and effect. I'm giving you this, so you're gonna give me the pussy. His is my intent behind giving you this was not to get the pussy, but
Okay.
it just so happened to happen.
So therefore,
We'll
I'm
go
not
to inbox
paying for
then.
it.
We'll go to inbox then. You're not gonna
Inbox is
inbox
free.
it in a way, because you still gotta pay for your phone to talk to bitches.
I'm weak as fuck. Get on, bye, dude.
I don't fuck that.
I don't pay for my phone to talk to bitches though. That's not why I pay my phone bill.
He pays his phone.
But it's included.
You know why I
But
pay
it's
my y'all
included.
know why I pay my phone
But
bill.
it's included
Of
though.
course.
My point. So I'm saying, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for
some way you pay for pussy, like in some roundabout way.
In all fairness, I was getting coochie when I didn't have a phone. I'm gonna just leave
Just
that
say
there.
that there.
So why niggas got nice clothes, nice cars, nice houses and shit like that?
To impress bitches. That
Definitely to impress bitches.
That's
So you gotta pay for bills and all that shit to get what?
pussy.
But
So what's the difference if you're doing it for you than doing it for me?
Yeah, are we speaking from a general standpoint
Or from a man's
standpoint?
General standpoint.
I don't think. Okay, look, when niggas have nice cars and shit, they don't do it solely for bitches, bro. Niggas, they do that
Sometimes
shit
they
for
do it for
themselves.
niggas.
I'm saying they do it for themselves, but like I just said about
Right
the phone
about that,
bill.
too.
Like I just said about the phone
Weird.
bill and the phone, the pussy is included.
Okay,
As
if the
a
pussy
after
if the
effect.
pussy is included, then that means it's not
For
for the
the
coochie.
pussy.
It's not for the coochie,
So
but I'm
therefore
saying,
I'm not
I never
paying.
said it was for the pussy. I'm saying in some roundabout way, you paying for that motherfucker.
No,
No.
no, no.
What?
Yes.
No.
How?
Because it's again
Maybe
it
I'm
goes
going-
back
maybe
to
it's-
intent.
maybe I'm
Gotta
just
kick some
confused.
ballistics to our men, bro.
Maybe
It
I'm
goes
just
back to
confused.
it
Somebody
goes back
explain
to
it to me.
intent. If you're only doing it to get the pussy, then that's different.
Just like what you said, if you go smoke a 3-5 with a bitch and buy her some pizza, you're
You're
gonna
gonna
expect some
expect
coochie.
some coochie.
Me,
No, I'm not expecting coochie. I would like some.
you
coochie.
were like, okay,
I
Right.
would like some coochie.
Right, and you know, so say you hanging with this one bitch, you know when she smokes, she likes to suck dick. Say that. Say you hanging
how many
with her.
HDs are you gonna roll up?
Now that's
The whole
intent.
pack, nigga. 3.
That's
Big blunts, bitch. Go ahead.
That's
Smoke this
smoking
number.
with the intent to get pussy. Now, if he goes over this
God.
one girl house, and you know this their first time, you know, linking up.
So
she smoked, they smoked.
Yeah, we're going to smoke.
We're
That's
gonna
what I'm
smoke.
saying.
That's just
but-
off top. But he's not doing it to fuck
That's
her.
kind of different though, because it's preconceived notions before you get over there. You
Exactly.
gonna know if you gonna fuck.
Intent. It's all about intent. It matters in what you. I might
How
buy.
that? Okay, my
I
bad.
might buy
I'll be
a
quiet,
nigga,
I'll
you
let
know, a nice meal, little burger or something. If I'm trying
buy a
to
nigga
fuck.
4 for 4.
A 4 for 4. You want a 4 for 4 with a strawberry lemonade?
I can understand that. Okay.
Like ice.
Nigga better get you some crab legs or something, huh?
Oh God, nigga, fuck you talking about? I need some oxtails, bitch. What you mean? Get me
This nigga in
right.
these oxtails.
Oh my God, they're so fucking heavenly.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Who me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
In a roundabout way, it's coming back
Because
to.
like if you think about it, like
I
if you're in a
don't.
relationship,
not.
if you think about it, if you're in a relationship, you're going on dates, you're not doing the intent to get pussy, but you in a way that's what you're getting in return.
No. When you in relationships, bro, that's what you do, bro. Y'all go on dates. And
Sex
all that,
is an exchange.
and y'all have sex. That's what y'all do.
Because y'all are in a relationship.
Come on, yes, that's what y'all do.
Not
in relationships.
because you're
Not all
paying her
relationships,
bills.
There's not.
Not because you
There's
do-
plenty
So
of
wait.
bitches.
You go over every bitch house
They are
expecting not to fuck.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Expecting not
Every
to
time
fuck.
I go over a girl house, I don't automatically think I'm getting
I didn't
coochie.
say automatically. I'm just saying you go over every
Every
female in your arsenal
Except
house.
the ones he was intending to fuck before he got there.
No.
Are you talking about the ones? Are we
I'm
talking about
talking
females
about-
that I've cracked up before or that I haven't
didn't-
cracked? Because if I've never listen,
You add that
listen.
if you want to. I'm just saying every female that you've
Here go the
ever
middle
came
of
encounter with, every female.
She said, "Could y'all stop saying coochie?" That's what it's called.
There's some saying eating coochie do get sound different. Like coochie gets like a it's like a fruit.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I was eating a little coochie fruit. A little coochie fruit.
Little coochie fruit.
That don't sound bad.
Yeah,
Sound
I just
good.
had some coochie fruit
Back
earlier.
to my point. But every
Tastes
bitch
good.
in your
Tasty.
catalog, regardless if they
You can
friends,
say
you done crack
boom,
buns.
boom or something
You go to
else.
every bitch house expecting not to fuck.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. When I
And
go
if
over,
it just so happens to happen,
it's up. But if I go over there,
or if they had a conversation beforehand about it, then that's what y'all doing.
then again, it's
But
like if I go over there
Let
during
him
the
explain.
daytime, you know, we probably gonna just chill. I ain't really looking for that. But if it's like,
Booty call.
2 o'clock
yeah, bro,
in the morning.
come on now, bro.
You can't differentiate the two.
But when
you
you
can.
come in there,
You just said you're not going over there to get pussy. So that means all across the board, you can be like,
No.
nope, I'm not going to fuck automatically. It don't matter if it's at 10 o'clock or at
And then
12 o'clock.
Come on now,
at night.
bro.
if
Let's
you
be
think
real.
about
On
it,
about
Let's be
the
real.
conversation.
If I get out my
booty
bed,
call hours, you got to put gas in your car, so you technically are paying.
Go ahead and make your point, because I'm about to. Go ahead, 'cause I know what you're about to say. Go ahead and make your point.
Y'all are backwards.
that don't, yeah,
So
it
if you
still
hold
don't
on,
make
if you
it
get
sound
out the bed at 12 o'clock, if you get out
me
the
know
bed
when
at 12
y'all
o'clock to
done.
go over a bitch house expecting to crack buns, how is it any different than me bringing a pizza and a 3-5 over a bitch house and expecting to crack buns?
because you're bringing the pizza and the 3-5. He's just bringing the dick.
I'm bringing myself. I'm giving you I just told you my pussy is my time, my value,
Listen,
and my
my
money.
pussy.
That's my pussy.
Y'all make people
Listen.
Y'all are doing the most.
I'm just making it make sense.
One more time.
listen. What time did you go over her house with the eighth, bro, in the pizza?
It's like
Cold
9
ass
o'clock,
pizza.
9:30.
Nigga, you chose to
At
go
night.
at that time.
Thank you.
So you chose to go at 12 o'clock.
Good.
Bro.
If y'all only intend in 9 out of 10, y'all only intended to go over there and get some cheap. Stay y'all
That's
ass at
not my
home.
intent, but I would like
But
it.
y'all-
I would like it.
I bought
Going over there to get some
But
skinny.
it's different.
No, like,
It's
go over there to
different
get
when
some
nobody
skinny.
asked in
Do
order.
that shit.
He only went over there. He
nobody
went over there to
asked
hang out. If they fuck, it's cool. If he
Didn't
goes
nobody-
over there,
didn't
with
nobody
You
the
go
intent
over
to-
here with food and weed. Like,
I'm not saying no. That's not what I'm saying. That wasn't the intent. I'm just saying.
That's what you on,
If the pussy was thrown my way, I would have liked a piece of coochie. Is my point. I like the option. I just like the option to have a piece of coochie. That's my only point. I just like the option.
But if you
of it.
bought her something, you were thinking that when
you
you
bought
bought
a
her.
bottle of beer. But you bought the bottle of beer. See,
Okay, I
You know you can fuck
That
up,
shit
right?
funny
I
as
see somebody in the
fuck.
comments say like you're a pussy. When I say my pussy, I mean something that holds value to me or holds like weight. You dig what I'm saying? It holds some
My
type of
pussy.
substantial.
like how
Value.
like how women feel about their coochies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some women.
And half the time,
What?
it don't even be all
You
that.
bitches don't even value y'all pussies.
No.
Never
Say that again, Quay.
It don't even be all that.
But the value of the time of the pussy.
The pussy don't be all that.
Oh, that
The dick
homies.
don't be all that either. But
That's facts.
but that's a
Niggas big
different
cap.
conversation.
Big. That is a different conversation. 'Cause
I just
that's
feel
what I'm
like
talking about.
I just
But
feel like
niggas
this.
do big
If you
cap.
lay there and you like you get and you just lay there I just kind of feel like that's on you.
Pretty much.
You should have said something. You should have said something.
Nah, that's fact.
My tail.
I got my nut at the end of the day, bitch. I'm Gucci.
But
They don't know how to do
it's,
none of that.
it's not hard to turn a nigga on.
Again,
Y'all think
the
it's hard,
bottom-
bitch of a light.
It's
I
the
put lights
girls-
on.
Look at that. Look at that. Gucci. Like,
It's the girls that y'all fool with.
all because of the theatrics, my nigga. Nigga.
And I'm finna give you every inch, bitch.
Da-da-da-da. You sitting there with a full
I'm
fucking
finna give you
baby arm, nigga, like
When did this
that.
happen?
It's nasty
Say
bitch.
less did.
It's nasty bitch. But my bad. We getting off topic.
Yeah, we getting
Slide
off
to the
topic.
next
It's
segment
funny as
weekly, yo. Slide to the next one. Who next?
You
Bree?
Bree, go ahead.
Oh, here she finna start some shit. By the way,
Y'all
y'all
know I love the mess. I just
make sure y'all like, share, comment, all that
yes,
good
and
stuff.
tap
Yeah,
into
homies, you
Brick
know what I'm
House. The number is 816-622-2256.
Hey, man, can somebody pour some liquor in this, man?
Tap in. Okay. But no, my ignorant weekly is who lies more?
Man, come on, man.
Motherfucker, you go come in here in a little bit. Don't even worry. They can see you there.
We'll see it again.
I'm gonna repeat it one more time in case y'all missed.
What was it?
Who lies more, men or women?
Women.
Men.
Women. Y'all just
Women.
sneakier about this shit.
Women
We
lie.
lie-
Women
I
lie
think-
more, bro.
Men.
Women lie more so about dumb shit because we don't. I would say that bitches.
Okay, we got 17 views.
I
You don't
feel
keep
like
liking the shit.
when I lie, it's because I don't want to get in trouble. Anytime I lie, I don't want to get in trouble. That's my first thought when I lie. I don't want to get in trouble.
We ain't gonna go there.
What do I need to lie to you for?
I can't. But some people can just be.
Because y'all can't handle the truth. They're homies.
I can't.
Y'all can't handle the
I will
truth
cry.
either. That's why y'all be
If
there.
you tell it from,
trying
if you
to
say it from
kill
the beginning,
yourself
that's a whole
and
different
write
ball
a fucking
game.
diss track about us. But hey,
Nah, if you say the truth from the beginning, it's a whole different
I
ball game.
definitely can handle the truth. You do what I'm saying?
I don't
That's
think
all I
y'all
require.
can.
But
Y'all
that's
start
what I'm
writing
saying.
diss
When I-
tracks and shit. And
Like,
be in
so
y'all
say-
room
For what?
playing sad ass music, crying. And shit.
Say that again. I ain't hear you.
Niggas make this tape.
I said nah. Y'all start crying.
I need that real quick.
Well, the day I diss a bitch, the day I hop in the studio and diss a bitch, she gonna be sick.
Oh God.
I'm not
That's all
letting her. I'm
y'all
talking
do.
stupid
Talk
bad.
shit. That's all y'all do.
You
Like
just
I
I
said.
think again.
if
I
that's
think
the case,
women
then
lie
it's an
more
equal
so
battle.
about
be, women lie more.
About
I think
little shit. It be the
little
dumbest
shit.
of shit.
It be the
dumbest
littlest
of shit.
shit that women lie about, and it
Niggas
only
the bitches
and it
y'all
only
fuck
be
with.
because
Yes,
I
said,
say
y'all
for
sleepy
myself.
ass
I'm not gonna say for women in general, but for myself, when I lied previously, I'll say in my previous relationship, when I lied, I was in fear of there being a problem. So, like, I can't just tell you I'm at my friend Stacy house because you're not going to believe I'm just at my friend Stacy house. You think I'm at my friend Stacy house with a nigga and we're doing this, this, and this. So, I got to...
But I feel like that's because of previous lies you may have told. You dig what I'm saying? Or previous actions you may have showed to show that nigga like, oh, you might not be
Yep.
at Stacy house, bitch. You at Daryl house.
Yep. Or it could be just him.
Or him.
That's
More
different.
than
That,
me.
yeah.
I think
Are
it's
you-
more-
Montel, I feel like
I know-
Montel can
I
really
know.
speak to this point because like
Are you
Montel has dealt
single?
with a lot of lying.
me?
Are you single?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Not
feel like
available,
Montel can
though.
talk about this.
If there ain't no
Montel-
ring, then there ain't no point of explaining anything.
Oh, say that to all the side bitches.
Yeah, all right. Y'all say that now. I was like, yeah, all right.
That's not fair.
They say that
That's
until they
not
start
fair.
liking a nigga.
That's not fair. Explain, please explain that shit to me.
It's not.
Brianna, that's cap.
It's
Explain
not
that shit to
that.
me.
So you want to question your nigga about nothing?
If
I don't
I
have
ask
a
you,
nigga
explain
to
it to me.
question.
So if you had a
If I don't
nigga,
ask, don't explain it to me.
so if it was you and your man's right, and he cheated on you, or you found out he was fucking another bitch, you want to question about
Yo,
it?
you gonna be sick.
Why would I have to question him? He cheated.
you know.
There's no more
Because
relationship.
I don't care why.
Why not?
For
If
what?
he
You
cheated,
just said if there's
You
no
just
ring,
said ain't no ring.
there's nothing
So
else.
therefore, what did he do
Yeah.
anything wrong?
yeah, he did something wrong.
How?
If he cheated,
if he
Oh.
She said there was no reason to explain.
So why am I explaining myself if what the fuck are they talking to you about?
if he-
I'm not gonna ask you for no explanation.
right? So if you're not married,
Why
or
am
if
I
you're not in
going
a relationship?
Look, let me just break this down, short and simple, because all of y'all asking me the same question, just
Okay.
in different ways.
I don't care. I just want some liquor, man, in the cup, please.
If
Duh.
if we ain't got no ring and you take it upon yourself, if we have a common
put something in
conversation
there.
about what we are to
That's fine.
each other, and you take it upon yourself to go out and you cheat, I'm not gonna ask you for no explanation. What do I need to ask you? Well, why you cheat?
True.
That hurt
In those
me.
specific
You knew what the
situations.
fuck you was doing when you put your dick in her. So why do I need to ask you a question about what the fuck you did? You know you did it, right?
Right.
You know what you did when you knew what you were doing when you drove over there. You knew what you did when you pulled your pants down, and you knew what you did when you was fucking her. So what's the point of me asking you that?
But why does any of that matter
Yeah,
if
that's
we
what-
don't have a ring? Like, I shouldn't have to tell you none of that shit. Like,
Wait, if-
what, if I went
No,
over there to
that's
go get,
the thing. I'm not asking
But I'm
for
saying,
it.
what's the problem though? Like, why are you leaving? Why are you breaking up with him? What's the problem? You just said if
she
it ain't
said,
a ring.
she
right?
said, she
So what's
said,
the issue?
Cheating is
wait.
a sign of disrespect. So let a bitch cheat on y'all, and then y'all can come.
Okay.
talk.
I never
All
said,
right.
I never said this.
All right, I was
wait,
just
wait,
asking.
wait, what
I was
was
just
the
asking.
And
initial
it's not
statement?
me.
Let come
I'm
back to
not
that.
mad or anything, but I'm saying let somebody cheat on y'all, then y'all come and have a conversation with me.
I
I'm
was
not
just,
gonna have
I
I'm
was
not-
just asking, but we not the ones who said
Explanation.
if there's
Wait.
not a ring. Like none
If
of us
there's
said
not
it.
a ring,
not.
there's no what? No what? What happened?
There's no point of me explaining it. I don't.
So
I don't
even
owe
if
you an
y'all in a
explanation.
relationship, there's no, like, if say I do something to piss you
Okay.
off,
If I just said if me and you have an understanding of what we are to each other,
and you do some shit that's
and you
outside
do,
of that,
outside of that,
there's no need for a conversation
yeah,
after that.
there's no need for
Okay.
it. If I find out you cheated, what are you coming?
She's saying she don't need his explanation.
I don't need your explanation.
She don't
So
need
you
his
only
reasoning.
need an explanation when you're married?
No, what I'm saying is this: if me and you, if me and somebody are talking or in a relationship, or whatever, and we have an understanding of what line not to cross, and you take it upon yourself to go and do that, there's no conversation needed. I'm not having no conversation. There's not gonna be no rebuttal about, well, what can we do to make this work? You obviously.
So she's saying like a conversation. It can't be.
Like a marriage, you can't just, oh, I'm done. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't because y'all took vows. It's different.
But I'm no. I feel like that's more or
Yeah,
less
he
on
good for
cheating
that
though. That's on cheating.
Very.
But
For
we,
that.
I mean, we can use that. Okay, same example. We can use that. I mean, I can get rid of a marriage the same way I can get rid of a relationship. If I don't want to be with you,
No,
bitch,
it's
I don't have
not.
to be with you at all. Like, period. I don't have to.
It's
You
I don't
gotta be
have to be with
separated
you.
for a year before you
Yeah,
can even get a
it's
divorce.
paperwork.
That shit
You think I
is
can't
so
disappear
sad.
for a year?
That's why I don't. That shit
You
think a
That
nigga
shit is so extra.
You think a nigga can't disappear for a year?
I mean, you could. It could definitely be easy, but you're still legally
Motherfuckers-
married,
motherfuckers
so you
separate for
can't
a
go and do shit until y'all break up,
Hey,
until y'all divorce. Because anything you do in the
That
time
shit
of y'all
is so
separation
serious.
can be put on divorce papers, and she could take all your shit because of the fling you had within your year.
That's
Sick.
That's
hear
that's
Oh
That's
my
fuck.
god.
that's
Half nigga,
if
that's a-
they don't
that's a
sign a
horrible word to
prenup,
hear.
girl.
I'm not signing no prenup.
That's
Bro, that
if,
shit sounds too
that's
I'm not
much.
signing no prenup.
no. That's I'm saying that's only if they don't sign a prenup. If he cheats on her and she signed that prenup, that's
Oh
not,
yeah.
that's not. Well, she ain't getting nothing.
that's such a sick way to think, yo. Don't go into marriage just thinking you're about to get half, yo. Or just in the
I don't
marriage
want
just for
that.
money, bro. That's
I
That's
don't
such a
want
sick way to
half.
think,
You
yo.
can keep your money and I can keep mine.
I love that mindset. I love that mindset.
Dead
I love
homies.
I love that
For
mindset.
real. A
that-
lot of
Cause at the end,
Depends.
Quite said depend. Fuck
Depends.
nah, you came in with a trash bag, you bitch, you leaving with a trash bag.
And if you came in this
Dead
motherfucker with a
facts.
trash
Dead
bag
homies.
and you left out with a motherfucker a Louis V duffel bag,
But,
my nigga,
hold on,
my
but,
nigga,
but
I'm coming up off half that duffel bag.
if
If you didn't come in with shit and we built
it depends
together,
on what you
if we-
contributed.
no,
if you didn't
if-
contribute
yeah,
shit, I'm
sure.
not
that
doing
marriage.
shit.
That
Okay.
marriage shit is
well,
just
what
so
if y'all
fucking
have
hits, bro.
kids?
You said what?
What if y'all have kids? Y'all gonna have to have.
If you can't take care of the
part
kids,
of
I'll
that-
give them to me so I can take care of them. You dig what I'm saying?
No, that's
It
not
should
how it
be
works.
half.
Because at
How
the end,
come?
I don't
it's
have it.
not
I
because
still
at the
take
end
it
of
in
the
the
day,
car.
the kids
No,
need
that's what I'm
both parents,
saying.
not just
I
one.
never said the kids can have both parents.
You
But what
said
gives
it-
you
no,
what
you-
gives you more what gives you more as a mother to have the kids? You dig what I'm saying? Why do you get to have the kids and I get to just give you money to take care of the kids? Why can't I have those kids?
Hear me?
Why don't
And I take care of them
Because
till you
they-
get on your
Then why-
feet.
okay.
Hold
Because
on,
they
let me
feel like
finish. Hold on, let me
since they
finish.
carried them,
Hold on, let me finish.
then
God damn it, both of y'all go. Shit.
No,
I'm saying if that's the case, if you feel that way, then why don't y'all both parents have a conversation with a fund that y'all open up for y'all kids and invest
Specifically
money into
for
that
the
for the
kids.
kids and invest in the
It
day.
depends on
That
if
way you
that's
don't
the
have to
rela- if
worry
that's the
about us
situation.
spending money
But
and
I
all
can
this
still
other
do
stuff.
that while taking care of my kids myself.
True, great. And
But
most
your
divorces
kids
they
need-
have
the kids need
most
both
divorces-
I never
parents.
said that. I never.
most
I'm
divorces
answering her
have
question
parental guidance.
Yeah, I never said that you
tell
couldn't come see
gotta
your
do
kids
half
and get your
half.
kids on the weekend. I never
Right.
see that. You would just
No.
be a weekend mom, just like niggas are weekend dads.
I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure kids ain't gonna want to be in one household.
But how is it any different than a mom just having a kid all the time and he go see the daddy on the weekends?
I'm not saying the woman right either. Again, I don't think
It
the kids
depends
should be
on
in just one
if-
household. I
But
just think
that's
it should
that's
equal.
fair. If you sign a prenup and you don't have nothing when you leave this relationship, I will keep the. That's fair enough to say I'll keep the kids until you can find something stable. I'll make sure that they're safe, and I won't
Boy,
keep
that
them from
marriage-
you
that marriage
once
shit
you
I don't
become
think
stable.
beyond
How's
That'd
that
be
wrong?
the
I
that'd be
swear to
the
God.
problem.
I
That
have my
once
opinion.
once
I
they
was asking.
once they become stable, is the not allowing them to get them after that. That's when it becomes a problem. If I need to get my life together for a couple of months and I'm still making an effort to see my kids, but I can't keep them, I feel like you should be able to, pick up that responsibility, and I can give where I can, mother or father, just so they can, just so they don't have to see the parent struggle. Nobody likes seeing they parents struggle.
Facts.
And what do you? I'm sitting here struggling with my two kids and trying to raise them by myself instead of just letting them go live with their dad, and let him take care of them.
Nigga
while
might
I
have
get my life
millions. You
together.
dig what I'm saying? They could
Right.
be living like the Jackson lifestyle. Nigga, I'm not so much.
I know little Boosie baby mamas be dumb sick, boy.
Nigga hurt.
They be dumb hurt on God.
But
But they don't never
I
want
don't
to go
know, I
home to
just
their
think
mamas.
it's everybody mindset on it.
nah, man. But we at BLE Studios, man. It's Popular Ignorance episode.
Make sure y'all like, and
Share,
comment,
comment.
and shit. Dead homies, keep commenting for sure.
Facts. When do y'all want to read some of these comments on this shit, man? Because listen, we got some shit going on, man.
Montelli, do the honors, please.
Montel been in the comments since day one.
Yeah, oh God, Montel.
It's a lot of these motherfuckers.
Read some
Shay
comments,
said, "How's
man.
it hard to turn a man on? It's not."
I say, yo, you just rub my balls the right way, blow my ear, bitch. I'm there.
every
You dig
man
what I'm saying?
It just depends on the
Every
bitch.
every man is different.
It may take a little bit longer.
It just
every
de-
man is different.
It just depends on the bitch. Some women don't have to do
Every
nothing.
man
You could
is
just walk in
different.
that motherfucker
Like,
and be like,
"Damn,
"Hey,
bitch."
babe," and then boom, it's up from there. And then some bitches just like
Like, bitch,
they
I'm
be
finna
touching
fuck.
you and you just be like,
Ooh.
like,
Like, Lucci and them
some
motherfuckers.
girls,
Like,
Turn a
yeah.
woman on, that's
You
totally
finna get
different.
pregnant.
Have you ever like had a
Fuck y'all
girl
be
like give you this that nasty ass look like
She finna
and she start trying to touch you and like, oh my God,
Like,
like
bitch,
it-
you gonna chill? You better
it-
stop. You feel like a nigga.
And
You
it's
feel like a
just
bitch. Like, bitch, stop.
and it's just
Chill. Stop.
a tingle.
I don't want
Like the shit that fucks with your brain.
and she ain't in the comments.
Sensational.
Go ahead, Montel.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
But yeah, bro.
You read
Some-
comments.
It depends. It depends on the bitch.
Bree Jackson says, "Speak for yourself, Quay." What?
Read
I
the
lie
comments,
about
brother.
dumb shit. That's-
Keep going.
Ron Shay said they both lie equally. Niggas lie about little stupid shit. Bitches be lying about who their kid's father are.
Shit.
Damn.
Shit.
God damn, I was not expecting
At
that.
all. That was it. She shooting strays at niggas.
Oh
But
my God.
little shit to
He
you,
ain't lying.
little shit to you could be big shit to somebody else.
A lie is a lie.
Exactly.
A lie, yeah.
But
Lie's
a
a lie.
lie is a
Again,
lie.
I'ma
But
keep
they
my
all
comments
to
equal to
myself.
me. Because if you lie about some little shit, you lie about some big shit.
Facts.
A lie is a lie to
Facts.
me.
And
Like,
everybody
you got-
lies, so let's not. Everybody lies. Everybody tells a little white lie.
I don't.
I'm gonna look. You got one
I'm
time.
just fucking with you, Craig. Go ahead. I'm just fucking with you.
I didn't hear what you said.
Bitches lie more.
They do.
But go ahead with your comments, man. Go
But
ahead.
you're right though. Everybody do lie. And she right, niggas.
Y'all
Some
lie,
niggas
that's why
do
y'all
lie
have so
about
many
just
hoes.
like
I
that.
don't.
Some niggas.
Just lie
We not
about
talking about you.
Oh,
We talking about niggas. Period.
You
'Cause
talking about
They be like, no, I don't have no
I'm
bitches.
talk-
And then you
right
go to
now-
their Facebook and you see the
right
bitches.
now I'm talking about niggas. Like sometimes niggas do be lying about like the dumbest shit.
No, I'm not fucking
like,
with nobody else.
Yeah, bro.
Gracie! Yes, you are. You fuck with my cousin. I seen it. I seen
But
the
see,
messages. Stop.
bitches got
See, look, don't even go. Look,
What is
I don't even go there.
Bitches got that badge, yo.
No,
Cause
this is my
bitches got
that badge.
that part
Don't
of
fuck
lying.
with-
They
Wait.
got that part of
Do you
lying.
fuck
Like,
with anybody else? That
No,
that
no,
shit?
no. I'm mean as far as what you can say. You say you fuck with my cousin. Nigga.
nah, what?
Nah.
I'm
Wait,
saying
what
bitch
part?
you
Which
fuck
part?
with
Bro, bitches are fuck, bro.
Don't be
because you know I was going with it.
Look, let me not go there.
You
bro.
knew I was going with
Let
it.
me not go there.
I
Cause boy,
stopped.
I get to talking
I
so
stopped.
What?
crazy.
Lying
bro.
about fucking with?
Nah,
Like,
talking
no, no,
no. I was about to say
the
something as
cousin,
far as
about the cousin.
females
about the
going
cousin.
around and like frequenting
get off the top.
next ignorant.
No, what I was
Soon
saying.
as you and the
Next
bitch break up, boy, she
Going to the next one, guys. I'm not about to do
Look,
it. Going
we
to the
gonna
next
go
one.
Like that picture. I know what
Again,
picture. Like that
the
picture
reason
you're
I
talking
think they
about.
slick, dead homies.
Y'all need to be careful who y'all be.
everybody
good shit.
everybody comment who y'all think lie the most. You did what I'm saying?
Out of us.
Bitches think they cute.
Who do y'all think lies the most out of us?
Nah, for real though.
D.
And now y'all, yeah, I'm finna say
D.
they better not try to say me. Nigga, shit.
I feel like D lie to everybody.
Both of them.
Not on purpose though.
It depends.
Sometimes you don't be on
I don't be
purpose.
lying.
It depends on what
I
we're
don't be
talking about, yo.
lying.
Look at my tail.
It depends on
I
what
ain't
we're
gotta
talking
lie
about,
about
yo. It
shit.
depends on what we're talking about. It
My
depends on
tail,
what
do
we're
you be
talking about.
lying about
Just
Boy, I'm the truth. Boy, I never
About what
lie.
exactly though?
If you got like if you fuck with somebody seriously or if you got
You
a bitch or
don't.
fuck
What
with
I lie
somebody-
about? What I lie about?
That's
I
a
just feel-
conversation we gonna have off the show.
I want to know what
'Cause
I lied about.
You my friend. I'm not gonna air no dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
You know what? I was
Go
about
into
to
popular
I
ignorance.
was about to tell you to do it, but I just don't think I. I'm not sure if I want that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if I want that. So yeah.
Actually,
Next topic.
Before we go into our popular ignorance, Mother's Day is May 10th, right? May
Fuck the
10th.
kids.
So
Sorry, we playing. Sorry, I'm back.
So if you haven't already and you have a good relationship with your mom, make sure y'all go out there and buy her a little $1 card, $2 card, little rose, something sweet. Tell her that you love her. Give her a kiss on the
just
cheek.
simply go spend some time.
Go
with
spend
her.
some
You
time
know
with
what
her.
I'm saying?
She's not doing shit. There's nothing
you
to
ain't
do.
doing shit either.
So yeah, make sure y'all go out. And y'all
Shout
say
out
what's up
to
your
shout
mom.
out to all the moms out
Shout
there
out
too,
to the
man. You know what I'm
moms.
saying? We wouldn't be here without y'all.
Anybody got a special message for their moms or anything
Yo.
like that?
I love my mom. Like, shout out to her.
Shout out to
I just want to say I love you.
When
Mom.
I love
last.
my mama to death. I talk to my mama every day. We was on the phone. We was on the phone at like 5:00 this morning. Every day.
5 o'clock this morning.
Montel,
Shit. Montel?
anything you want to say to your mom?
I love you.
I love you.
I'm not gonna get
That's all I want to say.
I love you.
He said that shit like Shaq.
He
So
said, "I'm not
that's
gonna
all I
get
want to
into
say.
anything."
Ma, I love you.
Barbecue
Kobe.
chicken.
Kobe Bryant, 50 point.
I told him to give
All
me
right,
50.
my turn.
That
I got 20
motherfucker gave me
rebounds.
60.
My turn.
Go ahead, man.
Love you, ma.
That was it.
Sis, AKA my bestie.
Man, if you got any special
Love you.
comments you want to leave for your mom.
Yes, leave your special message for your mom. Actually,
I think my
copy
mama
and paste it and
actually
send it to your mom.
I hope this is not true, but I think she watched the show. You know what I'm saying?
So she seen that clip last week.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I hope this is not
Yo,
true.
hold on. Me and yo, listen. So I'm sitting there with Montel and we smoking or whatever, right? And I see somebody share the clip last week, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's my mom. Oh. So she shared it. She got like 10 likes on this shit. And I was like,
Oh, them. Well, you know them all.
Oh, niggas.
Oh my god.
I said, mama, yo.
Yeah.
I said, baby, did you? I ain't gonna say what friend, but one of her friends. Never mind.
Ah!
They done watched the show.
Like I said, I ain't gonna say what friend, but one of her friends. You dig what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you like to get your butt ate? Oh.
He wasn't supposed to say it like that.
Brianna, what did you? Yo, my nigga.
He said this shit lit. So
This
he
is
did.
the shit
You said it
that
on the
would
show,
fuck
not
with
me.
you.
That shit is lit. I can't be pussy, my
Come here,
nigga.
boy. You like eating your butt, eh?
He said, Jamila said they gonna be like at the cookout, like, oh, you do a podcast. I said they gonna be like, oh, so you like to get your butt ate, huh?
They gonna do that little laugh.
Bring your own nasty ass over here. Come here.
Motherfucker, boy.
Bring your own nasty ass over here, you nasty bitch. Ooh, you old nasty
I
bitch.
love old women.
So that means she ain't got no tick, nigga. She like,
Demetria back in action.
nigga, Demetrius.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Respect me as such.
Yeah,
Anywho, man, what's
totally.
it? Are we getting the topic?
Yes.
It's
So
cold outside. I ain't about to show the
this
motherfuckers
is
it's cold
a
outside.
bit
Shit.
more of a more serious topic. Just
It's
to
cold
start us
outside.
off. So, how would you react if your friend was pressing a man or a woman for sex, or you had heard that they had been accused of violating somebody that way? How would you react, and like how would
Let
your
Montel go
relationship
first.
go from there?
I'm not rolling. I'll pack his ass out.
Felt that.
Yep.
That's
Simple.
Point.
Pretty
point.
much.
I'm
Simple.
gonna beat your ass and then I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not wrong with that.
Yep. Pretty
Male
much.
or female. That
Pretty
shit
much.
is just
Fuck
like that
Telly.
shit does not fly. Like there's been girls like who
It's never that serious.
it's never that serious, bro.
It's
It's
not ever
motherfuckers
that
out here
serious,
slanging
bro.
that shit for free.
There's too many berries to pick. I ain't
Too
gonna
many.
say. I ain't gonna say fish is in the sea because I don't like fishy bitches.
Yeah.
That's my personal preference. I
don't want you to smell like fish in water now.
Now a berry now. You can smell like a berry. I ain't got
I
a problem
love
with
my
no
fruit.
berries.
I love my fruit. Shut the fuck up. Mangoes and shit. Straight out, nigga.
Coochie fruit.
Pussy is
Coochie
potassium,
fruit.
boy. Pussy is
Coochie
potassium.
fruit.
Coochie fruit.
I try to tell you niggas just have some of
Coochie
that
fruit.
early.
Put a little of that coochie
What?
fruit on your skin.
That and that.
The CJ?
But well, yeah, that too.
I mean,
Everything.
But listen, nah, but-
I want to know. What would you do, Bree, if you found out that your if you found out your friend
Male
was
friend
like,
or female.
No, if you found out your female friend was like just being thirsty over some meat.
I really feel like that would be on.
Oh my god. Y'all are.
Okay, repeat the question to me so I can make sure I answer.
How would you react if your friend was pressing a man for sex or had been accused of violating somebody in that way?
We gonna have a problem.
So if you found out like a female friend raped a nigga, like took it from him type shit, like drugged them, like say she like Bill
Like on
Cosby,
some Cardi
nigga.
B type shit.
Yeah, Cardi B type shit.
That situation was weird as fuck.
We're not.
Different topic.
We're
Different
not
topic.
friends.
Different topic.
Go ahead.
We not
go ahead.
friends.
It's not even that we not friends, bitch. I'm telling everybody. I'm letting everybody know you're a fucking rapist.
No,
That's weird as
no,
fuck. I want everybody to
No.
steer clear
What is
of
it?
your weird
No.
ass.
No.
Why? No.
Man, this bitch
No.
going. So
She taking dick.
In that point
damn,
in time,
damn gangster. So
in
you
that
tell me
point in
I'm about to
time,
take it
what
from you?
Delilah
Shut the
said,
fuck up.
you take it upon yourself. You don't say nothing to police. That would
Wrong. That's like when
No,
he
I
said
gotta
he don't say
respect
that.
nothing to white
If
people
your friend
that
raped a nigga,
say
you're not gonna-
crazy
you're not
shit. No, I'm telling everybody.
She just said she would beat his
She's
ass.
gonna feel me.
Yes.
Yeah, me.
Then I'm gonna tell everybody.
If my bro, if one of my mans like if he raped, I've actually been through this before. And no, we didn't call the police on him, and we didn't beat his ass either. But we definitely did like stop fucking with him, like that type of shit.
I'm about to fade your shit, man. I can't. Nah.
That
I
shit's
can't let
not
that shit
okay. You
rock,
do what
nah.
I'm saying?
I feel like
If you pressing a bitch for some coochie, I mean, if you just pressing her for some coochie, I'm gonna just clown you, boy, because what you being thirsty for? You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to take it, bro, totally different ballgame. That shit's
can't
never,
fuck with you and I gotta
that
beat
shit's
your ass, cause dead
never
homies.
acceptable under any circumstances, bro. Like, bro, it's never acceptable, bro. Like, cause like my boy said, bro, it's never that serious, bro. It's never that serious.
It's so much pussy out here, bro.
and
so
the
much
reason I say I would tell is because I want it to be
You're not gonna tell the police.
Not
but you
the
gonna
police,
tell,
but, like,
but you
public
gonna,
opinion type.
yeah, like public. If the person that it happened to felt okay with me letting people know who did what, not what happened to her specifically, but or who she specifically was. But if they didn't have a problem with me putting them out there, of course I would, because I just like they have the sex offenders list for a reason. And just because you didn't make it, don't mean motherfuckers don't need to know you're offending motherfuckers with your sex.
Facts.
Keep that shit to yourself. It's bitches out here that will sell you they pussy, that will give you they pussy, that will put that motherfucker on you just because.
put your pussy lips on live.
On live.
$1,000.
And he sent them bitches 15. So
I mean, but listen, some of them bitches' pussy lips weren't worth that whole $1,000. Some of y'all shit kind of blown out.
Them
Y'all
motherfuckers is worth like 200 maybe.
long
blown out. Like,
labias-
listen, like
long labias does not mean you
no,
had a lot of
no,
sex.
no,
So we
no.
gonna
I was
stop
about to
right there.
elaborate.
Long labias does
I was
not mean you
about-
have a lot of
I was about to
sex.
Looking
Let's
like
stop right
elephant
there.
ears and shit.
Oh, got an auto zone. You think what I'm saying?
Long
That nigga
labias.
said elephant ears.
Long
Motherfuckers.
long labias does not mean you had a lot of sex.
Motherfuckers.
No, but that shit-
slapping
that-
two
that-
niggas.
That's not what we were saying.
It's
And
ugly.
I don't think it's ugly.
I don't like
You
it.
don't think it's ugly?
I'm gonna still
So the
eat that
motherfucker is like,
motherfucker. What?
so the motherfuckers just flap out
I'm
like,
gonna still eat that motherfucker. Yes. Yes.
like this, like it's.
Nigga in there making a Subway sandwich.
I happen to like Arby's. Okay.
You like.
I happen to like Arby's.
You got the
okay?
meats. I know
Arby's
you
is
do. You
good.
sick fuck. That's
Arby's
nasty,
is
bro. You
good.
eat
Me personally.
Black Forest ham is fire as fuck.
black.
I don't want to see it on no
Ham?
coochie,
That's
but
what we're calling it for now.
Black
Black pussies. We calling it Black Forest.
Black Forest ham.
That's what we call it.
That
shit
does
for now.
not sound appealing at all.
God,
No. Remember,
It's
it's
just like-
cute to you, nigga.
What about roast beef?
Right.
I never said. Oh, I'm not changing my mind. All I said was how it sound. I'm still eating that
shaved ham.
motherfucker.
You got shaved ham down there.
I'm
up
up in it. You remember how we said last week, like how it's all up on your face like that? You do what I'm saying?
I told you,
like,
like, on your face.
yeah, it's like that. To where it's like, yeah, I need that. You do what I'm saying?
Oh God.
All right, next. All right, next topic.
Oh my
Ass on your face
God.
is nice.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next
Another
topic,
scenario.
man. Come on, go
Another
ahead.
scenario. So this kind of goes back to like how people are with their kids. So people who don't. So say you were dating somebody or you're friends with somebody. Matter of fact, it says friends. Could you be friends with somebody who does not take care of their kids?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I feel like there's kind of a lot of different variables to that situation, but if all around, like if your baby mama's letting you see your kids, you
Like
not,
niggas running around here acting like they don't have kids.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Like
That
niggas
shit-
move to
that shit
different
not cool.
states.
That shit not cool. That's
Weird.
dead.
That's not
I can't
cool at
fuck
all.
with you as a
Weird.
man.
Them type of niggas get zero respect from me.
Because
bro.
everybody
I mean,
say if you can't be loyal to your kid, how the fuck you gonna be loyal to me?
You
nigga?
feel
I
me?
can't fuck with you.
Not
I
for
can't fuck
real.
with you.
Y'all need to be
Weird.
playing these little effects.
Oh God.
I'm dead. They is up there. I ain't even peep that shit. But nah, yeah.
Utilize it.
Yeah, that shit. If you, I don't like. I mean, I get sometimes shit gets spunky sometimes with you and the child and the child's mother, and I'm not gonna like judge any of that because I don't have kids and I don't know. But at the same time, if you run around here acting like you don't have kids, I can't respect you.
Facts.
I just can't. I don't respect them type of niggas, but I don't get no type of respect from me.
It's weird.
Montel?
I ain't rolling with what you said.
What he said?
Yeah, it's I ain't. That's dead. If you like you
Especially
say,
for
if you can't be loyal to your kids, how I expect you to be loyal?
How you
to
gonna
me?
be more loyal to me
That's
than your
sad.
damn
How
kids?
would you deal with that kind of shit? Like when you had like step kids or some shit like that. Like, how would you deal with that? Like a deadbeat dad.
No, no. If he ain't around, he ain't around.
He
And
ain't around.
if
Ain't
he
shit
has a
fuck
problem, I'm not gonna fight him. If he's trying to fight me over a bitch, I'm not going for that.
How
But
you
if it's
bitch
over, if it's about the child,
And it's
then we can have a discussion about it.
All
But if you're trying to come in and fuck up this child's life, I ain't rolling because I'll beat your. Every kid that I put in my life, I
Beat
treat
your
them like
ass.
mine. So it's
your
like I
ass.
treat every kid like mine. So it's like I'm gonna beat your ass up.
I'll beat your ass, period. That's the end of
I will
it. You
beat
get
your ass up.
Can you imagine getting your ass beat over your own child?
Nigga,
Kid.
so imagine if Russell Wilson beat up Future, cuz.
Oh,
Say I'm
Future
lying,
gonna pop
bro.
his ass. Oh, Jesus Christ, he is.
Russell Wilson, bro, I respect him. Don't get me wrong, I definitely respect him.
But
he just he be
Too
pissing
much of a
me.
ham
Yeah, he's too
for
much.
you.
I'm not gonna call him a ham.
'Cause it's-
I just hate how he's always like thinking my nigga Future is worried about him, bro. Like that's the shit that irritates the
well,
fuck
then
out of me.
again, you
That
don't
man
know
is
what
not worried
he.
about you.
Then again, you don't know what's happening
What's
off
happening
the
behind
camera and
That's
behind
true.
the scenes.
Yeah, you right about that.
Future could be on the nigga's neck, bro. Just for no
You're
good
right
reason.
about that, but it just you know, like from a fan standpoint,
Looks different.
I don't never really see Future say anything about him for real.
You don't say much at all.
But
Then again, you know,
Relax.
Sierra's his baby mama, so you don't know what he be texting
His
her
wife.
phone
That's his
or
wife.
what he
But that's why I said
what he
from a
said-
fan standpoint.
Bitch ass daddy.
Yeah.
Future.
The house that I paid for, and now her bitch ass daddy, huh? And now her bitch ass daddy. Couldn't be me.
I got problems.
Couldn't
Nah,
be me.
I seen a post earlier this week that was kind
Ever
of talking
disrespect
about
my parents in
Future
front of me
and
thinking she's
Sierra.
God.
You said what?
I'll
No,
have
no,
socked
no,
in his
bro, no.
motherfucking ears.
I'm not. It was like he missed 35% of the scheduled visits or some shit like that.
63% of the. Oh no, he
It was
missed
35,
37. Yeah,
35,
37%.
37, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, and
Of
then
the scheduled visits, and they was saying like he's a bad dad and how he's such an ain't shit person and he's ain't shit dad. Do y'all feel like
how the fuck you supposed to schedule something and not show up for it?
Yeah, bro. Especially regarding
That's
your
facts.
kids. I mean, I get shit happens, especially when you like, you know, an entertainer and you that big. But I mean, like, again,
They're
I try not
scheduled.
to speak on these situations too much because I
Yeah.
don't have kids. But it's like,
Bro, nah.
but it's like,
I'm gonna
can I
speak on
finish
it.
talking?
Can he?
yo, talk your shit? I was like, bro, no, talk your shit, please.
It's like,
continue.
it's like we don't know what factored into him missing those appointments. But at the same time, it's like y'all scheduled this shit. That shit didn't just pop up. Like, yeah, y'all scheduled this shit. So therefore, it's like
Scheduled
About
visits.
again?
You had no reason.
you said what
What we talking
And we don't even
about
know
about
how
future
many-
about future missing how many what was
35,
37% of his scheduled child whatever the fucks.
And we don't
The
even know
new
how many
one
visits
or-
that was. It could have been literally 10 visits.
Sierra's
So if he missed 63% of the 10 visits, he missed 6 out of 10 visits. How the fuck do you miss 6 out of the 10 visits? I mean, 3 out of the
this is
10
what I'm gonna
visits
say.
that you were supposed to go to.
To play devil's advocate, I don't know.
Here you go.
I don't know Buddy's like his schedule. You dig what I'm saying? So I
Right.
can't say he could have been on tour at the time.
That's
That's what
what
I
I'm
fucking
saying.
know. So I'm saying that I feel like in some circumstances everybody got to make a sacrifice. Especially if I'm getting all this kind of
Not
money,
the
I'm
kid,
taking
though.
care of you
your
and
kid.
12 other kids.
Not the kid though.
Everybody got to kind of make it. Why not? Everybody got to make their sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice time, but
No,
hey,
because
you
one
got this
has
good
to-
roof over your head. You got good shoes on your feet.
Not
clothes
from
on your back.
not from just Future though. Not from Future.
You got a public school.
Sierra
All
got a
they
life. Sierra got money.
Sierra got Russell Wilson money.
Bro,
And Body
Sierra
Party
had
ain't do shit. Stop bullshitting. Come on, man.
Well,
Sierra-
way
Sierra is
before
still
Body
getting money,
Party
though.
came out, she had money. So don't try to.
She
My
still-
nigga, my
She
dude
still
wasn't
getting
popping
money.
like that.
Because of
Stop
that.
it.
He don't pump like
She
that.
still getting
to
money,
me.
though. She still getting money. She not popping. She
She don't
not
got
popping,
it
but
all
she still
here.
getting
Do
money
it,
though.
say
But
a
she's
whole bunch of
grown,
gibberish
though.
and y'all say y'all
So
like
we're not looking for Sierra. We're
Y'all
looking
arguing a
for
whole
Future.
different point. Y'all
We're
arguing
looking
some other shit.
for shit
I-
from Future
somebody
because he
must-
makes
Y'all
music
arguing
for
a whole
us.
different point.
because he mumbling some shit. Y'all think that's music? The fuck, get out of here.
Future.
What are you talking about?
Rap.
Do you see my point?
Exactly what I
My
just
point is
said.
this, my nigga. I'm
When
talking
did we
about.
start talking about?
I'm not talking about music at all. I'm saying
That's what I'm
he
saying.
said Sierra.
I'm saying she has
he
Russell
said-
Wilson money. Sierra ain't put out a song since how long?
She don't have to. That's why.
She
My point,
has,
she
she
sold
has,
me money,
she
but
has put out.
That's not what I'm
She
saying.
has
But I'm
put out
saying that
songs.
you think
You just
That's
don't
how-
listen to her.
whole different argument for a whole different day. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
So-
We're
Okay,
arguing some
yeah.
different
Because
shit.
because
So-
we're bringing in the factor of schedules and him being rich. Okay, Sierra and Russell are both very busy and both very rich. What is the problem?
So you think if Sierra, so you think if Future had the kids, Sierra missed 10 visits, be a different.
It would be it should be the
It
exact
wouldn't-
same.
it wouldn't be,
it
but
wouldn't
it should be, though.
the exact same. She should be shamed just as much.
Understandable.
She should be shamed just as much. But if you schedule visits, and again, we don't even know how many visits. It could have been 3 visits, and
That I
he missed
understand.
one.
If you didn't have
We
shit to
don't-
do and you just missed them visits,
Right.
you a fucked up dad. But I'm saying
Right.
that if you was
And
on
my-
tour or some shit like that, then everybody has to
The
make that
tour
sacrifice.
shouldn't even because you
It's
should
scheduled.
you should
But I
know
gotta
you
get-
should know
yeah.
the schedule of your tours.
But I don't know how that really works. 'Cause I ain't got kids. I don't know who make the
It's,
schedule.
it's
when's
like
the
it's
last
like
time-
it's like bro.
You go.
When does-
Okay,
when's
I'll
the
tell
last
you how
time
it goes.
Future been on
I'll tell you
tour?
how it goes because
Future's always on.
With Drake and
But
the-
go
when
ahead.
it comes to the scheduled
Montel
visit,
talk.
when it comes to the scheduled visit, you'll have it. There's a lawyer there, and the two pairs sit down. and They go over the schedule, and most of the time it happens during court.
And y'all have
So,
and
okay,
y'all,
so
y'all,
when
gotta
it
you
comes-
gotta
when
sign
it
off
comes
on
to-
a day. So it's
Yeah.
like why pick a day that you know you're gonna be busy. So it's
Okay.
like
Okay, that's understandable because you're putting the money before your kids. So I get that
So
point.
it's like
I get that point.
There's no way in hell you can unless you it's an emergency where you have when somebody's either dying or you going to the hospital. It's the only time you should miss a bit.
I mean, in fairness,
or you got or you just not or you got
But
to
it's-
work.
but I feel-
Like sometimes
That's
that
what I'm saying,
happens.
in
That's
fairness,
work,
bro,
though. You
Future
know what
is
I'm saying?
always on tour.
That's
Future
work.
is always touring. He be overseas tour, all that. Future is always on tour, but it still comes down to you
Why'd you
having to
schedule
sign
that?
off on a day,
Yeah.
and
Facts.
you signed
I
off
agree
on a
with
day
that.
that you knew you was gonna be in fucking Europe or something. Like that's stupid. That's
I agree
retarded.
You should know
I
your
agree with
schedule.
that.
You shouldn't schedule something
For
that
your
you know.
son,
Yeah.
for your child, and I don't know I don't know if he has other kids.
Future
He got like 12 other
Future got
kids.
hella fucking.
So
kids.
and then that probably plays a factor into it as well because we only know
So
based
much,
off of
yeah.
this post. We don't know how many visits they actually had, how many he actually missed. None of that. We just know the percentages that was put on there. So he may have to divvy up his time between the 11 other kids that he has plus the tour plus the other thing while Sierra only has 3 kids and she's a stay-at-home mom. So I understand what
It
you're
just
saying.
still boils down
'Cause
to
you-
you picking
you-
a date
you
that
pick-
you
but
knew
since
damn
you
well
picked
you was
the
gonna
day-
be on tour.
No, I
in
definitely
Europe.
agree with y'all.
Yeah,
You pick
it's-
those days,
it's that part.
and you know those days like
Like,
ahead of time.
it's that-
you
that's
need
the
to be
part.
there, my nigga.
That's the part. That's the part
Everybody,
that
you need to be there.
that switches it. It's, well, if you schedule
what it all comes down to.
that shit, then you need to be there. Like,
But I just seen the comment that just said, but if Future wasn't able to make money for his kids, y'all will also talk about him. Make y'all mind. Y'all will shame him for that too. Make y'all mind up.
No,
There's all you
him
got.
missing one concert not gonna stop his bag. Not at all.
Exactly.
Future,
Not at all.
future.
And if we talking about general,
When niggas don't really get money from, like,
if we talking
music,
about
it's torn.
general, like a regular ass
say that
human
to this
being,
song.
they ain't, no, there's plenty of jobs out there. Like I'm not putting my son behind no fucking money. I'm sorry.
So I get
am
that
not.
point, but
that is my flesh and blood. So I'm obligated. I'm responsible for taking care of him.
So
So
let's
some way-
take it off of Future and Sierra. Let's bring it down to like regular people working
I was just about to say
regular
that.
9-to-5 jobs.
so say I work Monday through Friday, get my kids on the weekend. Say I get scheduled on that weekend 2 to 3 times out the month. Am I still a bad dad because I have to go to work on those days of the week because I didn't pick my child over that money that I need to pay that child support and et cetera, et cetera?
The difference is, if it's scheduled, if y'all scheduled it, you need to tell your employer.
I can't control that though.
Nope.
Yeah.
I can't control that.
No, you can't.
I can't control that.
Yes,
You
can.
can't
control that.
Yes, you can. If I tell my employer I will no longer be working on Sundays, I won't be working on Sundays.
You said what?
If I tell my employer I cannot work on Sundays,
But if it's mandatory, you got to work 3 weekends out the year, or three weekends out the month.
Make
But
sure
that should be
scheduled.
That's scheduled.
You
still gotta
know that
you
before
still got to
you
go
know.
through the other parent.
But
Be
if
like,
it's on
hey,
those
that's
days,
a-
but I'm saying
that's
if
a
it's on those days,
communication
am I still a
thing.
shitty dad for that? That's still
No.
scheduled days I'm missing.
He's not a shitty dad.
Because
for-
unless you communicated that, then there's no problem with that.
And it's
But
not.
sounds like
One sole
sounds like you
situation
can-
doesn't make you a shitty dad. It's
Exactly.
that over 100%
If it's
of
a
your visits,
consistent
you've
thing.
missed 63%
he missed
of them.
35%. I 63.
35. You missed 35 of them. You missed a third of the 100% that you're supposed to get.
and it
No
wouldn't
matter
even-
how much money you make or where you're working at, that's wrong. That's what's wrong. The fact that you missed it and we scheduled it. That's what's wrong. It don't matter if he's rich, if he's poor. You missed your scheduled visits.
But not everybody got the luxury to
And
just
then-
quit their job and get missed out on
And
work.
then- quit it.
And
I'm
then
not saying-
also
no.
Work with your. If you know that you gotta work this weekend, they tell you a month. People don't just give you shit the week of. Most
the day
jobs,
of.
good jobs, don't give you shit the week of, day of, none of that. They give you shit a month in advance.
But I'm saying that-
So if you know a month in advance you gotta work on Saturday and Sunday, tell your baby mama, hey, this Saturday Sunday
But that's
I
still a
cannot get
scheduled
them that
visit
way.
you missed. You still missed that scheduled visit. Regardless if you called
you're
her and told her,
making-
hey, I missed it. I know. I can't come.
But it's
you
the
still
fact
missed
that
that
you
visit.
Yeah.
But you still missed that visit.
It doesn't matter if
We
you
don't know.
missed it,
I'm
if
saying,
you
but we don't know
rescheduled it
what
to
future
it.
could have. We don't know if it's rescheduled or not. We can take it as a face value. We don't know none of that shit.
And we don't know exactly why he missed them.
That's
but
my point. We
I
don't
just
know why exactly he missed what he missed.
But I just feel like, I mean, I don't know if this is what happened, but if you knew that you was gonna be on tour or whatever the fuck the case may be, my nigga,
Everything-
don't
I feel like
agree to that date.
too much of our lives are planned out for you not to know that you're not going to be there. It's not the fact. It's the fact that you missed it. We don't. Well, again, like
And
you were
God-
saying.
And God
we don't
forbid
know.
the motherfuckers was like on set days of the week. So like you was coming,
Yeah, that's a whole
and then
different
next thing
ballgame.
you know, this
You just
Wednesday
didn't
you
come.
just didn't come. Like
Yeah,
if it's
see,
like
that's-
that,
but that-
see, not,
but the
not
thing,
just
it
showing
ties-
up
it ties
doesn't
into
make you a
communication.
bad dad.
Yeah,
So
and
Not
it,
showing up makes you a
no,
bad. Go ahead.
it depends on if it's
Communication.
I
That's
don't
it
think
right
one.
there.
I mean,
I don't
it's
think one
communication,
small
but it's
incident
also
makes
like-
somebody a
A
bad
bad
it also
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah.
It also
It's depend
and
on
a lot of shit ties in for somebody to be considered a bad parent. It's all about their attitude towards
Yeah, it's
that
not
child.
just
so
one-
it's like not a
It's
you like you
consistency.
can
It's
like you
consistency.
can come
Kids
you
need
can come
consistency.
being you can come you couldn't miss every scheduled meeting. Like you can be there every single time. But you can just be there and just sitting there, and the
With a
kids
fucked
just
up
with a fucked up
Yeah.
attitude, just not giving a fuck, kid running around
And
and,
that
all
will
that.
make you more of a shitty parent than you missing.
You just
But I'm
doing
saying
you
that-
just doing it because
Because you
Just
got
be
I
to.
there.
definitely agree with
Because
that
you
point.
got.
there.
Because you got to. Yeah.
But I'm saying that we can't. I don't think we can really say Future's a shitty dad. I mean, because I see a lot of people
We
say
not
Future's.
saying-
No, I'm
we
not saying.
not-
I'm
right.
not saying we are. I'm saying people in general or in comments. I see people say Future's a shitty dad because he missed that time or he didn't get that time. You dig what I'm saying?
Plus
Just like
other
you just
things.
said, that one moment or those few moments don't make you a shitty dad. It's your overall
Performance.
Your overall performance, how you
Yeah.
deal with that kid as a. You dig what I'm saying? As a parent,
whole,
as a whole. It's not like 35% you fucked up.
the 35% of visits that you miss, I don't think
Exactly.
those should
But
factor
if- I
into
feel
him
like
being a
if you-
bit. I don't think
bad
that should make
dad.
him a bad dad.
But it does make.
I feel like if
people
he
look at you
genuinely did
different.
everything
definitely.
he did that he could do to say, hey, like if you did everything that you could have possibly done to make it there and you still couldn't make it there, then.
different.
But if you did not
But
put
the-
in
Or if
the
you
100%,
reschedule
Let
the
me ask
missed
y'all a
ones.
question real
if
quick.
you
Go
did
ahead.
not put in the 100% effort that you could to spend that time with your kid, I'm
Then
not
that's when-
fucking with it,
Let me
baby.
ask y'all a quick question real quick. So
Go
what
ahead.
if he missed any of those appointments because he was tending to one of his 11 other kids? 11.
I don't.
11.
I still feel like that's
Right.
wrong. Why not have the kids together?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why not have a kid? Because they
Bring
all
the kids
got
with you.
they all got different mamas and,
and
shit, and
different
y'all know
places.
how that
Politics,
shit
that
go,
situation,
and y'all
yeah.
know how
Yeah,
that
the
shit go.
politics,
Yep.
When a
yeah.
nigga
Yeah,
got
you're
3-4
right.
different baby
You're
mamas,
right.
and then it's Future, but we all know
Right.
Future ain't shit. Like he be bitches bad.
Oh God.
So it's like,
I give you that. True.
so it's
True,
like,
true.
so what if he missed that shit because like he was busy tending to one of his other kids?
But it was already scheduled.
It was already
Like,
scheduled, but
Your
your kids
just
could call
comes
you.
down-
Your
it comes
kids,
down to communication.
your kids
really.
could call you. It does.
It does.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
your kids could call you with anything, and it's like shit, like
We should get into some of these comments on
definitely
here.
because I've been
have-
seeing a lot of them. I've been seeing a lot of them
Let me go
pop
back up
up
to the
too.
top.
Like, comment, share.
We at BLE Studios, man. It's Popular Ignorance episode 12-13. I don't fucking know.
12-13, one of them,
Rashay
Yo, Mia, where the fuck you come from? Nigga, I never seen you walk in this
Rashay
motherfucker. What's up,
said-
man? Me and this motherfucker, man. What's going on, girlie?
Rashay said, "I'm beating the fuck out of said friend." When we was talking about pressing for sex, yeah. The ones that go for the low be some mid. What are you talking
They
about?
coochies be some mid,
Yeah.
or they dicks be some mid.
I'm telling the police if you raping motherfuckers, nah, you need to have a seat behind bars. I think with that comes a lot of responsibility. When you go to the police, you have to have some type of evidence, especially in a rape case, or
I'm
they
sorry, I
don't
mean to
believe
interrupt
you.
you. Can you repeat her statement again?
I'm
please?
telling the police if you raping motherfuckers, you need to have a seat behind bars.
I definitely feel like that, but I also feel like you got to get that victim
I ain't
to
never
go
going
along
to the
with you
police.
because sometimes
nothing.
it's
a lot of
not
shit
as
that
easy.
goes
It's like
into it.
Yeah.
it's a lot of variables and a lot of situations that go in. I mean, a lot of bullshit that goes into
Because
it.
they probably look at it like if you're not in the situation, like if the victim is not complaining, you
Why are you talking about it?
You
Yeah,
can't
it's-
say
and
there's
it's not
nothing
even
you
that.
can do.
and
like
it's not
that's
even
wrong, but that's how they
Yeah.
look
And
at
it-
it.
And if
it's
you
a-
don't have no evidence, then they really
Yeah,
don't.
then they
fuck
really
with you.
don't. They
Yeah,
not
because
fucking with it.
that shit scars. That
That's-
shit really fucks people.
Fucks
Yeah.
people
I know a
up.
lot of people. I
You
know a lot
have
of
to
females-
mentally
I-
be ready
I
to
know.
go through that shit. Like you have to mentally
Yes.
be ready to talk about
That
it.
shit.
Yes.
You got to be ready to
That's
continue,
all.
like relive the
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
consistently.
You gotta be
Because
mentally
they're
ready
not
go to
ready
court.
for that.
They're gonna ask you 1,000
Personal,
times
personal questions.
that have shit to do while you was raped.
Nothing, and then you gotta want to talk, or they're gonna be like, well, you don't want to tell us this, so you might be lying. Like
Like
they don't
there-
want to hear
There's
that.
nothing that you can do to make a motherfucker rape you besides that motherfucker being a rapist.
Facts.
Yeah.
It ain't
It
about
don't
your
matter what
clothes.
you wear.
You don't
It
deserve.
don't matter what you
I hate
said.
it.
It don't matter how you
It don't
was
matter.
acting.
Yeah,
None of
it
that.
don't
I don't
matter
want to hear
how-
she had on the short
was-
shorts.
Yeah,
None
they
of
We
that.
were just having this
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
not
She
too
was
long ago.
acting like she wanted to fuck.
she
I don't.
say no-
She did not say she wanted
she
to fuck.
said-
Yeah,
She said no. No means
remember when
no.
we was outside in the car having that
If she
conversation?
say no,
if a girl say no,
That's
That's
if a girl
it.
tell me no,
That's all.
Or she
That-
says stop.
no,
My
stop.
dick went from this to the gonzo nose.
Right.
Gummy worm. That mug that
You
went
know what
back
I'm
to
saying?
gummy worm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead with the comments, Corey.
It's like once you tell me stop, bro, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you stop. Say
Baby said I'm done. He said
I'm
once
done.
she said stop,
See,
I'm
I don't
done.
push off like
you
this.
can't-
I'm not touching her
You
no
can't
more.
say stop. You gotta say hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, say
Not
hold on.
stop.
No,
Please.
stop.
if you say anything insinuating stop or anything inciting that you don't want to keep having sex, we won't continue.
What if
to
you
have
like
sex.
really pounding her shit? She just need to hold on. Wait, give me a second.
Say like
Nope.
you said. Say hold on.
No, just take that shit.
Nope, I'm not. I'm stopping.
Wait, say just
Yeah,
take
no.
that shit.
Yeah, like this.
Bitch, shut up.
I can't get a hold on. Wait.
Tell the
Give me a
bitch
second.
shut up. You about to fuck my nut up.
Oh yeah, like be quiet.
No, that's
bitch.
not- I'm
Unless you
stopping.
stop. Unless you
Fuck
want me
that.
to
No,
stop.
no, I'm stopping.
That's sick,
Fuck
bro.
that.
Because females are scandalous, bro.
They are scared.
They
Facts.
Say that one more time. Say
Females
that
are
one more time
scandalous.
because a
Wicked,
a
bro.
bitch
Females.
will
Wicked.
do that.
That, I think
Female.
wicked
like
is
that
like
word.
the perfect
That
word.
is the perfect
To
word.
describe
Yeah.
Wicked,
that.
wicked. Is
Wicked
Because-
bitches.
yeah.
To describe that is.
Because bitches
Rape in
literally,
itself is wicked.
literally
So
will
if
act
you
like they was
It's just
against
gonna-
it the whole time. No, bitch. Hold on, wait.
And
We had an
and,
agreement.
Exactly.
And you
And then-
changed your mind. What? After
Tell
the fact?
me
and when you
You're
get
mad 'cause people found
that
out we
label
fucked, now you
under
wanna say I raped
when
you.
you
No, no, ma'am. You mad because people found out we fucked, and now you want to say I raped you. That's
Yeah.
when you
That's
and when you
wrong.
get that
That's
when you
fuck.
get that
You
label
bitches out here.
that follows along.
follows
So
you
it
forever.
follows you. When you
Yes.
get that label,
Regardless
like,
of
oh,
if you're
this
innocent
ain't
or
never
not.
going away.
yeah.
That shit don't ever go
Ain't
away.
I
nobody.
mean, they think OJ might have killed a white bitch.
Right.
And they
Kill
own
the white
his
bitch.
head.
Any
they just
label,
wanna
any
make it
label you get, like, and it doesn't
You
matter
get that
just
bitch.
the outside. Any like any type of like charge or whatever, that's just gonna follow you along. People's
Facts.
gonna bring that
Even
up,
if
be
it's
like,
not-
oh,
like
you
you
did.
And then
this
people
and
will use that
this.
shit as a joke. Even if you're innocent, they will use that shit against you. Nigga, but niggas is out here calling you rape. Like, if you in that, like, that's fucked up.
Antonio Brown's a perfect
Look at
example
the
of that
same
shit.
shit. Look at the
Up.
shit that happened to my nigga Kobe. Like the shit happened back
Facts.
in like 2005.
Gail and shit when she brought funky
Right.
dog head bitch.
Right,
Funky
so
dog,
the
yeah.
shit happened like back in like 2004 or 5, whatever the case may be.
Facts.
Me personally, I don't think Kobe did it. I think the bitch she seen a fucking rich black basketball player.
Rich
And
black
she was like,
MVP
shit, let me
nigga.
hop on that motherfucker. And
he
then
was
boom,
doing
she
the
started
damn
trying to
thing
get money
then,
out of.
too.
That's
Right.
what I think. But my point is like years down the line after my nigga, when my nigga die, they still bring that shit up like in his time of death.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, that shit don't ever. That shit
Never
ain't
leaves.
never
never going
leaves.
away. Never.
And people be ruthless with the shit. They don't give a fuck how it makes you feel. They don't give a fuck what you're going through. They don't give a fuck if you was innocent or not. Motherfuckers are ruthless.
And that's
the
worst. And that is the worst of the worst.
One movie that or the series that came out on Netflix about the guys at the Central Park 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When they said they raped the white girl,
raped that white woman,
and gave all them. We're not going to talk about that. I feel like we get a little deep into this, y'all. Let Quay slide into our next. Facts. Let Quay slide into our next topic, man. We're getting a little too deep into this right now.
Wait. Some of these comments is
juicy.
Yeah.
They juicy.
Read them to me.
Taylor said, "Hell no, I can never respect anyone that doesn't take care of their kids."
Thank you.
If Future did say that publicly, he would be a simp. What did he say?
If he said what publicly?
I think she was saying something to what we said. Rashay said, "How the fuck you missed the days that you picked?"
Facts.
Right. That's
The
what I
facts.
heard. That's all I was saying.
I got that point.
But if Future wasn't able to make, okay, we read that comment. I've quit jobs behind them, expecting me to put a job before my kid.
Facts.
And there's been plenty of times where people have had
Money comes and
that?
go. Money comes.
Yes.
You can always make money. You can always make money.
I get it. Of course, you can always make money, but I'm saying not everybody's in the
financial position to be able to just quit a job.
To just quit a job, and then because you don't know what everybody's situation is. You don't know if they're living check to check, bill to bill. You don't know.
But
they got to find another
job. So if I got to miss
first.
my kid for that weekend, gets to be able to put a roof over their head, I miss that.
But listen, not to take it serious, but you don't. Every day is not promised. What if something happened to your kids and you missed it for work?
I did that.
I swear to God, I done quit jobs because they done told me, well, like I don't have nobody to watch my son. No, it's nobody but me to watch my son. Like,
you just not gonna leave your son.
Jobs do not give a damn. I can go apply for another job. I can not go apply for another motherfucking kid.
Right.
That's why
he might literally need me for that day, and I'm not finna. Well, I gotta go to work or I'm gonna miss my job. I'm gonna go apply to the next motherfucking job, and I'm thugging the fuck out until I figure it out. Like, maybe it's just because I'm a mama, but that's just how it should be for mothers and fathers.
That's
Thug
just
it out.
That's like if you're at work and you get an emergency saying your kid's heading to the hospital. What are you gonna do? You gonna stay there? You gonna?
And jobs will literally be like, "Well, you can't leave."
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave though.
I'm clocking out, baby.
But even if you do the risk, there's some bosses out there that be like, if you leave, you get fired.
That's different.
Well, watch this.
You're talking about a different ball game.
It's not really because you.
In a way, it is because like that's you're talking about my kids' welfare.
It don't matter.
You're talking about kids' welfare over a bag. My kids, like you just said, you can never make another kid.
I feel like your kid should come before anything.
Your kid's welfare is a 24/7.
But I'm saying,
but your child should come before anything. Bags, period. Whether they're not well or whether they're well or not.
How am I not putting my kid above all if I'm going to get this bag for my kid?
Because you can get another bag.
Money ain't everything.
You can get another bag. Him being on tour is not him missing one.
I'm not talking about future no more. I'm not talking about future.
Oh, well, in general, you can get another bag. You can't get another baby. I don't care how you get your bag. You can get another one. You can't get another baby.
I'm not
Your
saying money's
child should
everything.
be your first priority.
It's gonna.
But that's more so. I think you're talking more so if you're like a single parent.
It's gonna be
if you're talking about single parent, that's different. That's totally different.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
A lot of the times with single mothers and single fathers, with them growing up, they miss a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a single parent, that's totally different. If you're not a single parent and you have somebody working there with you, then you need to be able to communicate with that person you have that child with.
If you have no other option, like if you have no other option than to sacrifice that time, then it's understandable. But if you have an option and you choose to sacrifice your time, then it's why would you not, like, if you can make it, but you just have other options and you choose one of those options over your son, then or your kid, that is a wrap. Because your child should be your first priority.
Your child should come first.
Period.
Anything. Like,
unless unless you're a single parent and you have to make that sacrifice.
And I feel like parents that make that sacrifice, they do it for their kid. Like a lot of kids,
and be hurting the whole time.
Yeah, trust me.
Like
if I watch my mama do that
shit, like you gonna struggle. Like, I mean, raising a kid is hard to do whether it's only one parent or two parents. It's harder as a single parent.
Yeah,
because you gotta put in
it's
more
all on
effort. You gotta play both sides.
And 9 times out of 10, if you're unwilling to make that, like if you don't want to make that sacrifice and you just have to, like, it be the parents that that they don't come. The parents that actually have to make that sacrifice and they don't have no other choice, they don't complain. It be the ones trying to make excuses and they could do it, but they chose not to do it. And they make an excuse. Well, I had to go to work. Well, I had to do this. Well, I had to do that. No, you wanted to put that over your child, but you had a choice. Like you could have made some shit work. I know motherfuckers that got
like
full-time jobs, full-time
you gonna struggle
classes,
regardless.
Right.
But it's always you're always gonna come out on top. There's money going always.
Oh,
There's
God.
either you're not working it for yourself. There's
it.
always gonna be somebody out there that loves you and is gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna let you struggle.
Oh God.
Like, there's always gonna be.
Listen,
there's
thug
ways
it,
around
and
it.
I can't stress it enough. Thug it the fuck out, baby. Thug that shit out, cause you can get another bag. Like it's
There's
not
money.
just
There's plenty of
goes,
resources
like,
for you to get help too. So it's just like, don't think like, oh fuck, I fucked up my bag because my kid. No, it's
everything comes and
welfare,
goes. Like
Section 8, food stamps, all that. All that shit.
I get
so
that.
it's
I
like,
get your point.
yeah, you may struggle, but in due time you're gonna get back to where you was at.
Yeah.
But don't ever put your kids second to anything. Your other partner, your mama, all that. Like that, my kid coming first.
In front of everybody.
Oh,
boy.
everybody,
you know,
everything.
Like, whenever I be seeing like for example, Steph and Aisha Curry,
bro, goals as fuck, bro.
They say that they put.
Ew, I said goals as fuck.
They put each other. You think so?
You slid out, huh?
I'm
You couldn't help
discussing
yourself.
myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You think
They
so?
put each other before.
I wish the fuck my bitch would, but anyway,
Wait. What you mean?
Oh, that one thing.
when she
about the attention.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know you were
Divorce, but
Oh,
different topic, bro. But
Okay,
basically, what she I'll sum it up for you real quick. She was just on the fucking talk show, sad as fuck because
She didn't get
attention from other
attention.
niggas.
Because
From other
she's
niggas.
playing
And
James.
she's married. You see what I be saying? Y'all see what I be saying?
She
Y'all
said
see what I
it
be
just don't
saying?
make her feel
Do y'all see what I be
beautiful
saying?
enough, I guess.
Do y'all see what I be saying?
She dead ass at that?
Oh no, she was dead ass, bro. She wasn't playing. And Jada Pickett and all of them was on there.
Go ahead,
sad as
man.
fuck.
We're not-
But
go
anyway,
ahead.
but
Go
anyway,
ahead.
like I was saying,
Speak
another
that
topic for
shit,
another
no.
day, bro.
Don't speak to that,
But anyway, they said that they put each other, and I get that they're full fledged married, but just me personally, and y'all know how I feel about marriage, but me personally, I couldn't. But they said that they put each other before their own kids. Like they said that's what they do. Like
I think
me
with
personally,
them, I think with them what
I
they
disagree
meant
with
is that
that.
because if y'all are in a bad relationship or if y'all had a bad relationship with each other, then it can trickle down to your kids. So maybe that's what they meant in a sense.
Definitely.
If you have like a good solid relationship with your partner, then you can be better for
your child's gonna grow up.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what they were saying.
But it was worded the wrong way.
No,
It's not
that's pretty much exactly what they said. But
Okay.
me personally,
You don't
I just
think
feel
His
like
pri-
because
his-
this is the
his
thing.
level of
Because this is the
importance
thing.
is different.
Happiness comes from yourself. It don't come from your spouse. So
Facts.
therefore,
Y'all need to have a strong
Facts.
foundation.
y'all need to be happy with
Individually.
with yourselves first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as a kid, kids don't. You have more.
I can't
control
wrap my head around
over
like I
their
can't wrap my
happiness.
head around
Over
that. I
their
feel what you're
happiness.
saying.
True.
They like
True.
material
That is true.
things
That is
and
true.
like
They like little.
what
like,
they see.
Little shit,
You
yeah.
know, like what they see in a way. But
As opposed
yeah.
to
Because
me.
bills don't make them happy. Paying bills don't make
Exactly.
them
Yeah,
happy.
that's-
They don't
give a shit
know.
about
They don't
that
know if you
shit.
pay the bills or not.
But they
As
know
long
if
as the
you
lights
showed
come
up,
on,
if
as
you
far as
showed
they
up
concerned,
last time or a couple
as far
times,
as they
they don't
concerned,
care
those
about.
lights is supposed to come
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Right.
As far as
Kids don't give a
flick the
damn
light
how
on.
many pair of Jordan
'Cause they-
shoes that you bought.
they gonna
them.
take
They
the
don't give
motherfuckers
a
to school
fuck.
and run them into the
They're
fucking
taking
garage.
them motherfuckers off in the car on the way to the destination, baby. They don't care.
And
Like-
when they walk up to that light, they expect the light to come on. They're not going to flick on the light and expect it not to come on. They're like, what the fuck?
And
wrong
if it
with the
don't come on,
lights?
they gonna think the shit's broke. They're not
They're-
gonna say,
they're
my
not gonna-
mama didn't pay the bill.
Right,
I want to say one
exactly.
thing. I want to say one thing real quick before we get to our next topic.
What's up?
Fuck them kids.
Oh my god!
You gonna put your bitch for you put your wife?
No, I'm
anything
really
for your
really
kids?
just
We
talking
already
shit.
had
I'm-
that conversation.
Y'all really just talking shit. Don't
We
take it personally.
really
Say fuck
already
them
had
kids.
that
I thought you was
conversation.
finna say fuck Keisha Cole. That's what I thought. You
Nah,
was
Fuck Keisha
I love
Cole.
kids like that. But nah, go
I
into our
thought you
next
was finna say
topic.
fuck Keisha Cole.
Nah,
Her
for
pussy
real
stink.
though.
Whole different conversation for a whole
Whole
different day.
different
I heard
Conversation.
Megan Thee Stallion coochie stink.
It don't stink.
What about Rihanna? She good?
Rihanna
She
looked like
look
her
like she
coochie
smells
just smell
so
like.
good.
Smell like what?
Roses
Roses and strawberries, huh? Some bullshit.
She looks like she smells sweet.
Don't she got some shit though?
Who?
Rihanna,
Ooh,
Hey,
That was
talking
back
about?
then.
back then.
You know they been and got that clear shit
okay.
cleared up by now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Chlamydia or some shit? The reason why Chris Brown beat her ass.
Chlamydia?
Yeah, STDs.
Ah. Well, hopefully you got that cleared up, man. I
Yeah,
don't want to
she
see my
definitely
dick
got that
in
cleared
It's
up.
been about 12 years. I hope you ain't still walking around with that
With that
shit.
shit
Look,
scratching and shit. That's why she dancing like this.
Oh, don't do that. Don't ruin my wife. Don't do that.
She trying to scratch that shit.
It was
Let me
worth
see
it.
it. What?
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Y'all are sick. Stop it. It was worth it. That's my bitch. Stop it. That's my bitch.
What Keisha do? She said some bullshit about
Nah, man, go into the next
Chief
topic,
Keef
though.
fellas ago.
Nah, she ain't say nothing about Chief Keef. They was saying fuck Chief Keef, and they called him Keisha Cole. That's where the shit came from. He was like, fuck Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
He was talking about Chief Keef, but he was calling him a bitch. That's what he was doing.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Just like if a
Right.
Oh, like how they be fucking up Reginae's name,
Little refrigerator.
Yeah, they call her different shit
Yeah.
instead of calling
Little
her name.
Republican.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Little Republican.
Oh, Reginae.
Yeah,
Little
Lil
Wayne's daughter.
Yeah,
Resume.
resume. I seen that shit.
Don't
Regina.
They called her refrigerator.
The resume. That's
Retracted.
the one that took me
Yes.
out. Boy. I was dead
Republican.
as fuck.
Sounds like next topic, man.
All right, last popular ignorance topic. You know, it's gonna skew a little bit.
Before we
to
get
the
into
left.
motherfucking brick house, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, matter of fact, make sure that y'all text us at our number
816.
622-2256. Make sure y'all
We'll get
hit
somebody
us up.
over to you. Just wait.
We will. So make sure y'all
Dead
text us
homies.
because we'll answer all your questions, all that good shit. Get
Exactly.
ignorant if you want to.
And make sure y'all actually text Brick House because y'all
Facts.
don't hit me and D-Lo up for shit.
Oh God, y'all be in the comments sending them bullshit. Fuck that clip happened last week.
Oh,
you know how many inboxes I got about that clip?
Boy.
Just ask me.
Do you know how many FaceTime calls I got? Like,
First of all, it was your knees, baby. It wasn't the
No,
top.
I got a few compliments about my niece.
They said, "Oh, I'm finna tap.
They said you got some strong ass legs.
bro, when they said this show was the D's knees, bro, I couldn't, bro.
The best thing, baby.
They
I
said,
couldn't.
It's some D's
they said you had Meg knees. That's disrespectful.
Yo, my shit, I got really strong legs for no good reason, y'all. Because fuck y'all.
But it's just the
But
fact that
just-
you had on them ankle daddies, boy. That
to
shit.
piggyback off of what
suck
y'all
them,
was
bro.
talking about last week. You was actually asking a question about getting pegged or whatever.
Yeah, that's the original
That was
question.
the real question. That was the real question.
That was the original
But
question,
not
bro.
about him getting
like
pegged,
that.
but like
It was more or less like-
it was saying that anal sex is unisex.
Unisex.
It's
Oh,
not.
that
Yeah.
weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Do y'all think unisex is anal sex is unisex?
I disagree.
I'm not
It's-
fucking my nigga.
As far as what?
I disagree that it's unisex. I don't.
Oh.
I don't think so because
I'm
I
about to
don't
say,
feel
you
like
little
penetration is meant for males. Like it's not
What?
meant. No, I'm saying I don't
That
think
she's saying she's
It's not meant for y'all.
Oh,
Like,
it's not meant for y'all to receive
Y'all?
penetration. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are meant to penetrate, not to be penetrated.
Thank you.
I'm on y'all side. Quit
I'm
looking
gonna
at me
just say
sideways,
this.
baby.
I guess like my ass licked.
That's not penetration, so
I
that's
told you that.
okay.
I felt that.
It's like my ass licked. It's like penetration with the tongue. I don't mind. But bitch, no utensils in the salad, please.
Not just say that.
No utensils in the
It's
salad.
like you feel it in your legs, bro.
Bro, what you say last week? That shit gets you. Be like,
That's why I felt when Lil Bo was like, she was like, when I can't say his name because he got a girlfriend now.
Stop. You're being messy. Stop. We get into the brick house. Fuck that. I always want to.
No,
It say, well,
How do
you
y'all feel about anal?
Lit. It's lit.
If you lick this motherfucker, I ain't gonna be mad at you.
You got two lickies.
How do you feel?
Before you
how do
stick it.
feel
Ain't no
about
sticking it.
anal?
Ain't no
How do you
sticking
feel
it.
about anal?
No, put it in the
And
shit.
you putting it in her.
Yeah, we're not talking about that shit. We talking about traditional anal sex.
Oh yeah,
bro.
that shit's up.
It's lit, bro.
It's up.
I
Me
think
personally.
Let's speak from
it's
a
messy.
From
I feel like it would be
perspective, how do y'all
messy.
feel about
Like,
that?
Okay.
I don't have a problem trying it, but I would have to like go through.
And please
Or
comment.
do y'all
Cleaning
want me
that
to get
shit.
into details or y'all want me to just give
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Details.
We like details.
Show us.
Okay, so
We even like names if you can give them.
listen, okay, let me say if you got to have that where's your bottle? Let me see your bottle. You
got
gotta
you.
have that motherfucker. I'm talking about don't think you finna from the jump and I personally don't put it in there unless we about to be done. Cause I don't want you
To put it back in your
I don't want
coochie,
it back
yeah.
in my coochie. I know I'm clean, but that's like niggas
It's just
saying
so when
like,
you get the wrong.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
don't
the
sit
wrong.
right.
You mixing too many juices.
Yeah,
I get you.
you know what I'm
And you can
saying? Like, it just to
Cross
me.
contamination.
You can get in
truffle
trouble.
butter.
You can catch it. You
Truffle
can get infection
butter.
from
That's
that.
it, baby. Cross contamination. I don't want that.
That's like
You
putting
can get an
the
infection.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
tub
Let
rag
that
or
be
the toilet rag on the tub. Like,
Let
don't
that
do
be the
that.
cherry on
Two
top.
sponges for both.
Let that be the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? But don't think you finna.
Oh God, when
Once
you
do
about to be
that,
done, just
we're done, baby.
Listen, once you hear this,
I'm a number. Once you try to go back, no. But that
Wrong hole.
motherfucker do gotta be.
Wrong hole.
If,
Ain't no
if
wrong
you ain't
hole.
got that motherfucker,
ain't no wrong hole.
macaroni.
Yeah.
No, don't
Macaroni?
Because that
Nigga.
shit's
So should he lick
It-
it before he
it
stick it?
definitely is like a
Should he
time for
what?
that shit.
Should he lick it before he stick
yeah.
it?
He need to do all that. Do all that, baby.
like I said, once you hear that,
Do all that.
you know it's how it is.
Because if you don't, it might be a little painful. And make sure it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? The juice gotta be running from the rooter to the tutor.
So, like,
It's a time. It's a time for that shit. You
It is
can't
a
do it every time you try to
time.
fuck your bitch. Like
It is a time, and y'all both gotta be on one accord. Don't just. You can't.
All you gotta do is
sit
say
at
the magical words. Put it in my ass. I got you. Don't say less.
And you can't put it in
I
as
get
fast
it.
as you
I
put it
dig
in the
for you.
pussy.
I got you.
You can't put it in there as fast as you put it in the pussy. You got to ease into that.
That's
Talk
like
me into
the
it or
slowest
something.
process
Do
on God's green earth.
do what you gotta do, but
you gotta.
don't-
This is how you do it.
Talk to him.
Please
Nice.
tell me.
Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slow.
So like she said, you gotta beat the pussy up for like at least like a while,
Would-
bro.
would you say that
the
again?
Pussy. You know
No,
what I'm
Why is
saying?
that?
Repeat the whole sentence. You
You gotta
beat
beat
the
the
what?
pussy up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in that motherfucker for a cool little minute, and then you know them juices gotta get back there.
Facts.
Then after that, you know,
Yes.
off the muscle, off the arm, you gonna probably stick a little thumb in there. You know what I'm saying? Off the muscle.
A whole
But
middle finger.
Thank you. Something.
Something.
Gets to get it
Ease
ready.
me.
But that's what you gotta
Ease
do.
me
You-
into that.
Yeah, you gotta because it's an asshole, bro. So
You can't go punching
it's
that
not,
motherfucker.
it's really not meant to be like penetrated.
It's
but
not.
It's not meant for that.
It
Who is
is.
he
No,
looking
No,
at
it's
you?
really not.
say it again. Say
the way it look, the way it look.
Because he's trying to disagree. Say it one more
It's
time,
like the
baby.
way,
It's not
It's not meant for that.
Thank you.
But the way
Nobody's
the way it
being
look at you sometimes, you just can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's be so cute. Like you want me to go in there.
It's like
We're not saying
I
it's
swear,
wrong
see
to
that
do
motherfucker.
so. We just saying
be
that
winking
the
at
original.
niggas.
But like, oh, look at you.
What the nigga say? What that nigga say? Not the camera fool.
He is in the camera.
Oh, I don't know what's
He
going on.
just
It's slow,
fucked
my nigga. Fuck it. Anywho,
What is he
Sick.
doing with his mouth?
I don't fucking know, yo. He's
Am I
being
low?
sick, yo. He thinking about eating
Press
ass
the
right
button.
now. Nah, man, but
Press the button.
I just really feel like, you
The
know,
real remote.
don't try ain't nothing until like y'all have done everything else on the fucking board. You dig what I'm saying?
Just leave it off now.
Don't just go in there like, hey, baby, I'm about to stick it in your ass tonight.
You're so sophisticated.
It's
I don't know what
not.
you did.
Don't do all that. I know the popular ignorance thing. But fuck it, it's all right.
It's okay, baby. It's all right. Come back.
It's okay.
Y'all ain't just hear that?
Let's hear what?
Maybe I'm geeking.
You geeking.
I heard somebody behind me, but
Look at you. Look at
Fucking
you.
ladies.
I'm weak as fuck.
Oh, and the second question on here. I already asked him this, but he's not gonna tell
the
us.
way it looks at you.
The freakiest thing that y'all have ever done.
I'm
Got
going
my ass
last.
ate.
I'm going last.
You got my ass ate.
Got my ass ate. That's the freakiest thing I ever done. It feels so good. I almost
love
cried.
it.
Almost
I
cried
love
when it
it.
happened. Why- Tear. I
Love
had that
it.
Denzel glory tear. Like, oh my god, bitch.
Love it. Never thought I
Amazing.
would. You know what I'm saying? My
Never.
nigga B. Shout out to my nigga B.
Oh,
Let me-
shout out to Brian, bro.
Let me tell y'all. Shout out to Brandon. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas too close. Niggas in the same life, bro. Kid. Funny as fuck.
Let me tell y'all real quick, and his story is pretty much the same exact way. So
Facts.
I'm like 19.
19 at the time as well.
My nigga B like 26.
Yeah, facts.
We in traffic.
Shit.
We in traffic.
Getting off work, going home.
We in traffic. We was all the way down there by fucking the airport and shit.
We went on Front
Oh.
Street.
He telling me like, man, the girl who did that shit, man, I could never give her up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm like, fuck you, mean you can't never give her up? Cause y'all know me, like, I'm quick to
Got
free
questions.
a bitch. So I'm like, nigga, fuck you, mean you can't give her up, nigga? Well, I'm trying to play him like a ham now.
You a burger.
Gotta be.
He like, bro, I just can't, bro. Ooh, I just can't. Ooh, this and that. So I'm like, bro, I don't know about all that shit, bro. Like, I just don't think I'm cool with all that.
You did. It sounded like, what? You did who?
Fast forward
Oh, no.
a few years. This is shit that will fuck with your brain, boy.
It's the shit that will drive you insane.
And the reason why we say that, bro, because like you a dead ass start liking this bitch,
it just
bro.
feels amazing.
Like you just a dead ass start feeling like you feel like you can't even
Bitch, you
treat
that
her
nasty?
no
I'm
type of way no
really
more.
Bitch, you
tryna-
that nasty.
You can't even treat her like none of your other hoes no more.
You on a whole different
Cause
pedestal.
cause your other hoes ain't doing it.
You not doing that kind of shit.
Y'all ain't doing
They
it.
right here. She right here.
Yo, yeah, you up here with it now. If you, cause you on,
You both
You
right.
on that?
you on
Both
that.
hoes.
You talking about some throat goat. I can tell y'all who.
Because a lot of these bitches be claiming that shit.
Tell y'all who the real throat goat is,
yo.
bro.
Y'all
Don't say you a throat goat if you ain't on that, bro. Damn.
Trying to think.
I don't want to hear no more of that shit, bro. If y'all ain't on
You
that.
can't be the throat goat if you don't eat ass.
Facts.
It's
That's what I
facts.
said.
It's facts.
What?
No, everything else I do is
It's
just no.
invigilations.
It's not
It's
obsolete.
niggalation.
I ain't saying everything else you do is obsolete, but
But you don't really use your throat.
Just don't talk all that super
You a
big boy
throat sheep.
Just don't talk all that
throat
super
sheep.
that super woman that super freaky that I want to hear none of that shit if you ain't on that, bro. I want to hear nothing.
You can't be a
You
freak
damn
if you
near
licking that butthole.
yes.
Because it's clean. Why not? It's a booty hole.
Well, of course he do. Because he get on Facebook and he tell them girls he gonna lick their booty hole. Hey, is that really what I say on Facebook? Don't really tell y'all that I'm gonna lick y'all booty hole?
I want to hear what the nasty
And
shit Montel done
you don't
did.
say
'Cause
that you
Montel done
gonna
fucked the
lick
white
that
girls
booty
before.
hole. You just be like, I feel like licking some ass today.
I said the same thing. He didn't believe me, nigga. I don't do that.
Yes, the fuck you.
I don't do that.
I don't hear the nastiest thing you ever done because you messed with white women before. So I know they was like freaky diggy.
I haven't really done it. Not that I can think of.
You ain't never licked no
You
booty.
fucked somebody, baby mama. I feel like that's
Put a
pretty
tongue,
sick.
you put a
Yeah,
thumb
I
in
was about to say,
somebody's finger in the butt.
that's probably the most. Is
I'm
fuck
trying to
somebody's
think
baby
of
mama.
the
I still can't even
Or
get
a
my
pregnant
D shot.
bitch.
Yeah,
I
pregnant.
get
No,
D-shot
that's
to do
exactly
that.
what the fuck you did. Fucking pregnant pussy. That's the nastiest shit.
That's-
Some freaky ass shit.
While her son was kicking, huh?
Sick.
Eye
Big
contact
facts.
though. Y'all
Eye
sick.
contact. Everything.
My question, cause I'm really,
Shooting up the
I'm
club and
really
everything.
over here trying to.
What's the nastiest thing?
I mean,
I think I know.
what? No, I haven't done that.
What's the nastiest thing you've done, Quay?
But y'all said nobody's nasty until they do that. So
Okay,
it's
but
like,
I said you want to throat goat till you did that.
Nah, I'm saying it. No, I'm
It's
saying
serious.
it. I'm saying it, but you ain't nasty if you ain't on that. But I'm gonna keep it a band. And they ain't gotta be. I tell people all the time, you ain't gotta be like me, okay? You don't have to be like me because see me, if I want to eat that motherfucker, it's up.
And it's
Ate
stuck.
the fuck up.
When that shit up,
It's stuck.
listen.
But you ain't gotta be like me. You can wait till you find somebody that you into. See, that's how I used to be. Like, if you ain't my bitch, ooh,
It took me 20 years to eat bad homie.
shit happens.
It took me 20 years to eat it.
I'm
My first piece of
really
pussy took me
over
20
here
years.
Flabbergasted.
Boy, I don't even remember the first time I had my first lick of coochie, bro.
This nigga was
I
in
honestly don't
grade
even
school,
remember.
like,
I don't
bitch.
know.
I wasn't in grade
I
school.
licked that motherfucker with animal crackers.
But I'm almost for sure I was in middle school.
It's hard once they set the bar at licking ass.
yeah, like,
to say.
I don't think I've done
You know
anything.
what I'm
You probably
saying?
should have went last, but it's the way shit happens sometimes.
They know. They know.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I stuck my finger in my own butt.
That's fucking
That
lit.
is lit.
That's lit as fuck. That's fucking. I wish I could give it.
That is lit.
I respect you. You should never be disrespected
That
in
is
the
the
community.
sexiest shit in the
While I was
fucking
getting hit
world.
from the back.
You should never be disrespected in the
Give me
community.
some.
You should never be disrespected in the
She
community.
said I
Exactly.
stuck my own finger in my butt.
That's so
And
funny.
I
You was
asked
getting
him-
hit from the back.
And then
Ooh.
I asked him if he liked that.
Ooh, and you like
I'm
that?
not really. I'm not.
Nigga, what you say?
I was like,
nut buttons.
Nut buttons.
Oh!
it felt more good on my end than it.
What the
I mean,
nigga
I'm pretty
say?
sure it did his. That was.
I'm not
Nigga,
doing
well,
because I can't think of anything.
Yeah, come on now.
So, man, what's the nastiest shit you ever
You
did?
ain't never licked no Gucci before?
I'm licking whatever you ask me to lick.
Oh.
Don't ask.
Oh,
I'm nasty. Oh
you don't say.
you are sick, baby.
What you
I'm
mean?
Licking, I promise. Whatever you listen.
Fucking God, that was
nasty.
funny.
So once we in this room and we got that plan down, this over here belongs to you. So whatever the fuck
Period.
you ask me to
You
do,
don't say.
I'm doing it on my mother. I'm doing
Dead
it.
homies. Say
like
dead
dead
homies.
My dead homies, baby. Whatever you
Let's
ask
go
me
to Brick
do,
House. Come on, y'all. Let's go to Brick House.
Wait, can we get
Episode
Bree-
13, Popular
we get
Ignorance.
Bree
I'm
back
D-Lo
here, please?
816. That's D-Lo Money. That's Montel Berry. That's motherfucking Kumia. That's
Hey, baby, I'm
that's
here.
Wait.
I'm
Fucking Brick House. You say you gonna lick what?
my spizzle. I'm gonna take my spizzle. Y'all nasty. Y'all is nasty. They was being nasty. Always. Welcome Bree back, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
We in here with the pinstripes. with the stripes today. You know, we had to look good for y'all. Look at this nigga D-Lo. Look at this nigga D-Lo. Welcome, and welcome again to Brick House. We're the nicer version of D-Lo and D-Lo. Maybe not as clean, but we're still here. We are still here. We are still here. you know, we make it sound better. Even if we don't agree, we still make it sound better than than they do. So let's get into some of these topics. Actually, let me pull. Give me a second. All right. Matter of fact,
I missed y'all.
oh, this question. How do you ask a man what y'all are without scaring him away? How do you ask a man what y'all are without scaring him away? You don't. No, I'm playing. You don't, because you can ask if y'all situation has potential to move on to the thing, but if you give him the power to determine what y'all are without you really putting no input in it, then that's all y'all are going to be. What the goal is. Yeah, if you ask him, like, in the long term, do you see me being with you in the long term? You know, right? He'd be like, yeah, right now I feel like we cool. Da, da, da. That's how you get into that conversation.
Who has intentions gonna give you an exact plan.
An exact plan.
I'm gonna ask.
Exactly, and that's from then on. From then on,
I'm gonna ask what we doing beforehand. Because if I feel like you wasting my time.
I'm gonna say, I won't say beforehand, not immediately when I meet you, because maybe when I meet you, I might just, I might think you cool, but I don't want to fuck with you on that level.
Yeah, not immediately. Like, after a little while, I'm gonna ask you, what's going on? What are we doing?
Should you ask after y'all have sex or before?
Before. You're not getting none of the cookie.
Nah, you might get some of the cookie, but I'm gonna ask you.
Not
Not ask you, but I'm like, so are we gonna start talking, or is this where this ends? Just let me know so I can.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, do you want to just have sex, or is it going anywhere?
Exactly.
Just let me know. So
exactly. We can fuck and it just be fucking. That's cool.
Niggas will tell you after you fuck them. Niggas literally, I mean, it could go either way, but niggas will tell you after you already fucked them that they want to fuck with you just so they can keep getting pussy.
Yeah.
Also, after they get it the first time, like, well, I don't give a fuck no more, so now I don't want to be shit.
Right. Exactly. I'm weak as fuck.
So I would do it before, just cause like, hey, if you really trying to be something with me, if you ain't trying to fuck with me, I'm not giving you the pussy. Like, niggas will show their colors. Some niggas, they might still be sick and lots of your ass.
But that's the thing. Niggas have to. I'm not saying niggas. People in general have to be honest. If people would stop lying about how they feel, or stop withholding that information about how they feel, it would be so much easier and so much better for relationships and the way they go if motherfuckers was honest about their feelings about the situation. If you don't see nothing going nowhere with that boy or that girl, tell her, I see that this is going to become an error. If this is going to continue to be an issue, we can't be together. Or, I see that we are very different on many things. I don't ever see us being together. You can be honest with people. The way they take it, you cannot control that. But your effort in being honest, you can control everything that you say. So, be mature. Be grown. Be an adult.
If you only want to fuck somebody,
y'all fucking. Be an adult.
If they have intentions on fucking you, they gonna do it regardless if you want to be with them or not. So tell them, if I'm just trying to fuck, say that ahead of time. So
say that, please.
They won't go. I feel like things go much smoother if y'all from the jump tell what y'all coming for. Like, I'm trying to be in a relationship. I'm trying to fuck.
Simple.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell them from the jump, like, hey, this is what it is. Like, it goes much easier. And if you catch feelings, you know for a fact, like, well, he said he just wanted to fuck.
Exactly.
You can't really be mad at him.
Exactly. You can only be mad at yourself for continuing to deal with something or wanting it to change. Exactly. That's something, ladies. Ladies. Listen, I'm gonna talk to you slick too. If these niggas are telling y'all that they don't want relationships, you cannot convince him. It does not matter. He will treat you good, and if he's telling you that's not what I want, out of this situation, stop. Just because he's treating you good does not. He's not going to treat you like. He's not going to treat you bad because he does like you. He just don't want to be with you. And if you don't want that, go find somebody who wants to be with you. Go find somebody who wants to be in a relationship. Because if you're steady trying to make a person who doesn't want to be in a relationship be in a relationship with you just because you like how y'all rock and just because they're treating you good,
until it comes out of his mouth
then I want to be with you. Simple.
He is doing what the fuck he wants.
Niggas do what they want.
No remorse because he's single and he told you from the jump.
He told you.
That's what's gonna come out of his mouth when you say something.
So you said if he's single, he gonna do whatever he
Like,
wanna do.
Not he's going to, but like if a nigga like
if he's telling you
he's
don't.
telling you he don't want to be in a relationship,
Mhm.
and then you catch feelings, and he's still saying he don't want to be in a relationship.
That's
until
not
he
his
tells you,
problem.
Like, okay, well I'm trying to make it exclusive until like he's gonna feel like he has the right
To do, because he did let you know.
You catch feelings in the case, like in the. I'm not saying it's your fault because you can't control your feelings, but
Right.
it would be best for you
To
stop
dial
you know
yourself
what I'm
back,
saying?
right.
Stop the sexual contact. If
Or
you
whatever.
Feel like you catching feelings for him and he done told you and he ain't changed his mind about being in a relationship, you should probably stop fucking him because he's probably gonna say.
I don't know
If he
why
can
she
have
looked
his
like that.
cake
Who
and
is that? Darian? What does that say? Davion?
Davion Ross Stewart.
Yeah.
Barbara, you look mad like she don't want to be there.
Because she don't like none of y'all. Matter of fact, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. She do. She fuck with y'all heavy. She fuck with y'all heavy. She do want to be here. She just.
I just have my business face on. That's
She's
all.
hungry.
Her,
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, she's not herself when she's hungry. I got one more on here, and then we're gonna hop off this live. So here goes this quote or this little post. It says, "I'm a loyal friend. I'm just not a friend chaser. Once I get a vibe of being unwanted, I leave folks to the ones they think so highly of." Felt.
I do that. That's my thought process now.
I am, and I get so, but I do this too often. That's my issue. Is that I feel like if I feel a weird vibe,
At all.
you're
Anything.
done. You're done.
You blink like you don't want to fuck with me. We done.
If you don't want to be my friend, just say
You
that.
gotta fuck with me no more.
Period.
I won't call you no more.
Oh God, I be feeling some type of way because I be feeling like motherfuckers be trying to do me so scandalous. Motherfucker, Kivana said, "Bree." Motherfuckers be trying to be doing me scandalous on a sneak. So like, if I feel some weird shit, I'm like, nah, bro. I just know you acting funny. Oh God.
My thing is this: the minute I start getting that weird vibe of you, bad energy or whatever you want to call it, I can't be around you.
I can't.
You starting to. Yeah, because you're starting to affect my energy and the way that I'm acting. And it's going to start the... Because spirits jump.
They do.
Spirits
That is
jump.
facts.
If you happy one minute and you around somebody that's negative and then they leave and then you find yourself all...
In a negative mood.
Yeah, it's because spirits
Stay
jump.
away from them motherfuckers.
That's why they tell you... That's why they...
Bitch, what's your attitude? You should have gone.
That's why they say all the time, like, be around people, be around positive people. Like,
or at least people who promote the same type of energy that you do.
Yeah, like, say if you're an entrepreneur, you need to be in a group of people who are supportive, who are entrepreneurs, or who has that business, like, mindset. And if you're not around them and you're around people who don't want to apply themselves, then you're going to find yourself, well, maybe this
not
isn't
wanting
for
to
me.
apply yourself.
You're going to start second guessing yourself and then you're going to start feeling like, okay, yeah. Because when people are in a hole and they don't have nothing going for themselves, they're going to try to drag you down with them. And if you notice, if you notice, there's a lot of people that you'll see on Facebook who are successful, and then it's somebody who don't have as much as them, but they want to make you feel bad for being
right, all up on your shit, talking
for
shit,
being
talking about you ain't got
but
this.
it's like you applied yourself. Yeah,
exactly.
They say you bragging. They say you bragging, but they not gonna expose what you went through to get to that point.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the minute.
Oh God,
Yeah,
they're not gonna talk about none of that shit.
Some people struggle to get where they go, but at the end of the day, that's not their business for you to explain to them. At the end of the day, if somebody's energy off and you don't feel like it's necessary for you to be around that person, then they need to go. There's no if, ands, or buts, or maybes about it.
If it's consistency, negative energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
you need to know. It's okay. People have their days.
Everybody has those days. If every time I call you or talk to you, you have a problem.
Somebody said, be around people who don't judge you for being yourself and don't have to change to be liked. At the end of the day, if you gotta change who you are, your identity for somebody else, and they're not supposed to be a part of your life. Period.
True.
A real friend or a real significant other or whatever
Depends
the case
on
may
the
be,
personality trait.
they gonna bring out the real you. You gonna feel your most. You gonna feel your most self and your most comfortable is being around somebody that is true, the person that's supposed to be with you, somebody that is. You'll know when you're around that right person or that right friend when you notice that you're smiling more than often, you're happy more than often, you are excelling in a different level than you are, because you can start off down here and around, and definitely, and if you're around somebody that is successful, not even so much as successful, but breathes positivity on you and push you forward to that new height that you need to be on, keep that person around. That's the person you need, because sometimes we don't do that push. We be too scared, but you gonna have that friend that's gonna step. Sure. And until you get that friend that's gonna step, you gonna find yourself in that same mindset,
lot of situations
that you don't need to be in.
Exactly. So just be careful of those, and some friendships I will say are worth the fight. Because there was a point in time where my friend Jory, I'll tell this little tidbit. My friend Jory, shout out to you. Like, we had not a falling out, but like we had a time where
a disagreement. Yeah,
and I just was too involved within my relationship and not, having enough time for my friends. And instead of just leaving me and not allowing our friendship to grow, she kind of chased after me and had that conversation with me. So I'm not saying never chase your friends or relationships that mean a lot to you. It's not really chasing, it's just worth the fight. So, just let them know how you feel about the situation, and if that person is really your friend, they will make the efforts to change. So I'm not saying just give up on any of your friends where you feel a weird vibe, any of that, but when you know that y'all had a good relationship and there was a bump in the road or something that changed that, then work to fix that problem. Don't so easily give up. And I think a lot of times us women are able to forgive our boyfriends and shit, but we're not as easy to forgive our friends. And sometimes our friends aren't as easy to say, I'm sorry, as our men are. So you just gotta take yourself out of the situation for a second and just figure out who's genuinely there for you and who's not, and then just move.
We get to the point where y'all need to recognize who really in your corner or not. I mean, I think y'all pretty much are at that age where y'all know. And the reason why I say that is pay attention to the way people move. You gotta be very observant, and you need to be very protective of your spirit, your energy. Because not everybody is meant to be around you. Not everybody is meant to be your friend. Not everybody that comes in your life meant to stay in your life. Some people are there for a season. So if you find this person, if you keep constantly going through negative situation, finding yourself in bad, horrible situation, you need to delete that person. They're not supposed to be a part of your life. So at the end of the day, you gotta, again, even if you gotta rock it by yourself, stanky leg it by yourself, then do anything that's necessary. Because at the end of the day, when God take you out of here, you going by yourself. These monies, these bags ain't nothing coming with you. It's just you, boo.
Just you.
So
just you.
At the end of the day, like I said before,
find who suits you.
Going on to what she was saying, when her friend chased her, I've been in that same situation. Sometimes when you are in front of other people's faces, you're not paying. Somebody's in your face, you're not paying attention to the stuff that they're doing, because you are very much involved with this person. Till you find yourself single, or not even single, but you're on the outside looking in,
right?
And you see the very situation that you went through in another person's eyes, but from a different standpoint. You be like, okay, I see what this person was saying and all this other stuff. They wasn't crazy. They weren't jealous. They weren't being negative. They were really my friend trying to look out. Because you got some friends like, girl, so you gotta watch out
for your good friends. Because people tell you to watch out for, snakes and stuff. But watch out for the people who really care about you, so you can allow them to care about you.
And have them friends that make you take accountability for your actions.
Facts.
Because if they don't, and you just out here wilding, next thing you know, you end up out here
on some bullshit.
Yeah, or worse. Or worse. and that friend know that they were supposed to intervene and be like, hey man, you need to chill out, you doing too much and all this other stuff. Us here, y'all might see us bickering and arguing and stuff, but at the end of the day, when this camera is off, we gotta correct each other. We're gonna correct each other at the end of the day because we're a family. So like I said, you have to have the right people around you. Facts. And you gotta make sure you have the right people rocking with you. Because if you don't, trust me and believe, it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
Because they told you about yourself, that is not your friend.
A real friend gonna let you know what's up.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna let you keep going out here doing whatever and whatever.
And if y'all friends is musty, tell them. Because I don't want to smell her. If her coochie stink, you need to let her know. Especially if she roll with you, because y'all roll with the windows up, and I know you smell that.
And you knew before she hopped in that car, she needed to freshen up. A real friend, a real friend is gonna tell they friend the truth.
Hand your friend a paper towel, bitch. I don't know what to do.
Period.
Please.
Period.
Tell y'all friends they is musty, because I would hate to be the one, because she gonna want to fight me. She might want to fight you too, but y'all can handle that on y'all own time. Y'all know where each other live and all that. I don't have time.
I'm not about to fight somebody because they musty.
Tell your friend she musty. Tell your friend her clothes is ugly. Tell your friend she need to take that sew-in down. Be a real friend.
Tell your friend her
be a real friend to that. That's for sure. And tell your friend to stop trying to force her baby hair into them struggle ponytails because she pulling that baby hair out.
Yes.
So stop that.
So at the end of the day, we grown. Y'all need
grown.
Y'all too old. Y'all too old and grown to be lying to folks. If they stink,
be
tell
real.
them they stink. If
they stink.
If you feel like they moving shady or moving, crazy, tell them.
Dang, we had 2 hours, man.
So yeah.
Man, this was another episode of Popular Ignorance. What was it? Episode 12.
Yeah.
And this is Brick House, and we are here every
I think it's
other week. 13.
I think it's episode 13.
13. I keep saying 12. Episode 13. And this is the second episode of Brick House. There's more to come. We're here every other week. So y'all just keep a lookout for us because we always going to be here. This is Popular Ignorance. And we are...
Addy by daddy.
Alright, I'm going to fuck with you.
Y'all good Coochie.
That was funny.